Hello, we are live. Welcome to Saturday Night Gaming. I am your host, as always, Mark W., and I have from way out in the distance in a remote location in Siberia, Mr. Rob Bob. Say hello, Mr. Rob Bob in Siberia.
Hello, Mr. Rabob in Siberia.
Okay, hope everybody can hear him okay and me okay. Today we're going to play the board game Talisman. We're going to play with each other. I played this before on the stream just kind of as a second half late at night. Hardly anybody's watching. What do I want to play? Well, I could play a little bit of Talisman against AI. But this time, me and Rob Bob are going to play together. So we thought that would be fun. And for those who have watched this stream before, you may notice the addition of my face in the lower left hand corner. You can look at my face and my lovely Islanders cap if you would like. Yeah, so this is Talisman. We're going to play with an expansion called the Firelands. But very briefly, in case anybody doesn't know what Talisman is, it's actually a board game that was first released by, I guess, Games Workshop or maybe around 83. And there have been multiple editions over the years. And then eventually they made this digital edition probably like 6 or 7 years ago. And this is based on the most recent edition of the board game. It's a classic of fantasy adventure, move around the board, killing monsters kind of thing, exploring random stuff. It kind of offends some modern board gamer sensibilities because there's a lot of like dice rolling and card drawing and random stuff to deal with. Personally, I love it. It can take a long time,
Some
but
people against that.
Sorry,
There are some people against that.
there's a whole. Hey Ryan, how's it going? I can wave to you now. Yeah, there's the whole. How to put it? Basically, I won't get too into it, but ever since kind of like the internet board game community came together and these European games started being made that were kind of like tightly focused and high on strategy and low on luck. There's been kind of this movement of games like this are considered old garbage that nobody should play anymore. However, I like old garbage that nobody should play anymore.
Okay.
So Ryan is here. Welcome, Ryan, and welcome other people who are playing. We have a number 4 so far in concurrent viewers. I am told that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It is different than Hearthstone. That would be fun to play too, though. Maybe we'll play Hearthstone together sometime. Anyway, why don't we begin our game?
Alright, yeah, let's play. I don't have Hearthstone.
It's free, actually.
I mean, no, I have it downloaded. Alright, whatever. Yeah, people will.
Okay, we're gonna load a game. I'm gonna invite you right now, Mr. Rob Bob.
Okay.
It's always outraged people. It's true.
I am here.
Board gaming has taken a strange turn. If you don't pay attention to it, it's not something you would notice. But there's there's very passionate board gamers who like kind of just buy game after game after game, and they have to be like up on the latest mechanics each time. Anyway, so we're gonna play the two of us with a randomly assigned character each and one AI player just for random goodies. We're gonna play with an expansion set that I actually don't own, but it's free to try for the week. It's called the Firelands. I don't know much about it except that there are these Ifrit, which are, it's kind of a term that means like an Arabian genie kind of a thing. And they apparently like to set things on fire. So there's like lands that can be burned, and some of the items and I guess monsters and stuff you can find can get burned to a crisp for whatever reason. And it includes some new characters and alternate endings it includes too. I'm going to enable all the alternate endings. The traditional ending to Talisman is you go to the middle of the board, which is the end game, and you find this Crown of Command. And each turn you have a 50-50 shot at making all the other players lose a life. If you wipe out all the other players, you win. But the expansions sometimes include alternate endings. This one, the Firelands, includes, it looks like 4. I don't have many expansions, by the way. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just realizing it looks like the top of the window is slightly cropped, so I will fix that very quickly. Sorry about that. Oh, apparently that's, hold on 1 second. Don't have any crop settings set. Maybe I'll just go with it. It's like I always notice technical issues right when I start. Anyway, that's fine. Let's just go.
Okay.
Close enough. All right, so I'm going to hit enable all, then the X button, and I will click ready. Would you click ready too, Rob?
I will click ready.
Thank you. Ryan asked, "What is my hat?" It is a New York Islanders hat. I'm not really a hockey fan, but I got this at a hockey game that I went with Mr. Rob Bob here for his Boy Scouts troop. Had a trip for it. It was like days before the COVID stuff hit, so that was a good time. The end of good times. Anyway, are you right? Are you ready?
Yeah, started, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna jump into it. Let's see our randomly assigned characters. I am. You're the sorceress, I believe. I am the minstrel. So we're gonna go. The best thing to do is go through each character card. Sorry.
I am the sorceress.
Sorcerers. And the Warlord is one. I guess it's from the expansion because I don't know that character. But let's go through them one at a time. First, let's click on my card. Is the Minstrel. The Minstrel has 2 strength and 4 craft. That's so for those who don't know the game. Basically, when you fight some kind of a monster like an orc, typically it uses your strength. You battle it out with strength. Higher strength is better for you. And if you fight other kinds of enemies such as undead and spirits and stuff, you use your craft. They're kind of like, one is like your brute power and strength and fighting ability, and craft is like your cunning and wizardry and stuff all wrapped up into one. And actually craft does determine if you can cast spells. So you need at least, I think, 3 craft to cast any spells, and the more craft you have, the more spells you can know in your brain.
We are both wizardy characters, kind of.
I guess we are, yeah. So anyway, my special abilities. Animals and dragons will not attack you, although you may choose to attack them. So I'm safe from prowling lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, and their larger cousins, the dragons, I suppose. If you do not attack an animal... Yep.
I was going to say what mine is, but you go
Okay, let me go through all of mine, then we'll get to yours. I'll put yours on my screen, and we can read along. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, if you do not attack an animal, you may attempt to charm it. So I can make animals my followers. Basically, I have to roll higher than the animal's strength. So if a bear comes at me with strength 3, I roll a die, a 4, 5, or 6, and it is now my follower, and it adds its strength to mine in battle. You can only use 1 charmed animal per battle, so I cannot amass an army and just have them all dive on a guy. I guess I can amass the army, it's just only 1 can fight at a time. The rest are all peeing in the woods. You may take the maiden and princess from any character you land on. So those are followers that do whatever they do. I don't remember offhand. If I land on them, I will play my lute or whatever this instrument is for them, and they will be like, "Oh, I'm coming with you instead." Okay, I start at the tavern, and I am a good guy. My alignment is good. And now I will put yours on the screen. Rob Bob, would you like to read it?
Okay. So I begin the game with 1 spell. When I attack another character, I may choose to make the attack psychic combat. So that would be like we're using craft instead of strength to fight.
Correct.
But I may not do this when I'm being attacked by another player. You may attempt to beguile a character that you land on, allowing you to take 1 gold or object of your choice. To do so, roll 1 die. You must roll a 6 to beguile a good character, 5 or 6 for a neutral character, 4, 5, or 6 for an evil character.
Okay, so I'll interrupt for a second. That just means if he moves on to me, he can use, she can use her charm, or he or she. Are we talking about Rob Bob or the sorceress? The sorceress can use her charms on me, and the more good you are, the more you can resist the charms. The more evil you are, the less you can resist. Okay, go ahead.
You may take 1 file. You may take 1 follower except the maiden, unicorn, or princess from any character that you land on.
That's funny because I can take the maiden and princess.
I could steal your one of your. Could I steal one of your animals?
I believe you could, yes. So I could play my magical instrument to charm, a giant shark, and then you steal the shark from me. Anyway, lastly we have the Warlord, who is our AI enemy. I have never seen this character before. This is kind of more of a warrior type, I guess, because it's higher on strength. Special abilities: when you encounter a follower, you may immediately conscript. Oh, we have a lot of things about like stealing followers and stuff, but in this case it says you may conscript a follower, which kind of means like force them to sign up for like war. Take that follower as a conscripted follower, even if you normally could not take it. Ignore all the card text on your conscripted followers and instead treat them as if they said add 1 to your strength during battle. Interesting. So each follower has a special thing. It could be like this follower, you know, the princess, you bring the princess to the castle, and the king gives you 3 gold. In this case, if you had conscripted, what's the word? Conscripted the princess, you would ignore that text on the card, and instead the princess would help you fight by adding 1 to your strength. Also, it says when you defeat another character in battle, you may take one of their followers as a conscripted follower, in addition to the normal reward. When you would lose a life, you may discard one of your conscripted followers to prevent the loss of life. So you basically lose in battle, and you can say, well, actually, that princess who was fighting for me took the sword blow to the face instead of me. And if this seems like a particularly evil character, well, the alignment of this character is evil.
Makes
What was
sense.
yours? Is yours evil too?
Yes.
All right, so good versus evil. 1 good versus 2 evil. That means I have to really got to win this battle. All right, let's begin.
If the warlord wins, then I win too.
Sorry, because you're both evil.
No, I just decided that.
All right, so yeah, let's start rolling. Let's see. I'm at the tavern getting drunk, and I will roll a die.
4.
All right, I can go to the forest, or forest usually has bad events, unless you're lucky and roll a 6, as you can see at the bottom here. So generally, that's not a place where you want to hang out unless you want to really hope for that roll of a 6 and gain a crest. So I'm just gonna go over here. By the way, the majority of spaces on this board, they just say draw a card, basically. But there are exceptions. And that's kind of another reason why people don't necessarily like this game. It's like, well, you just kind of draw cards repeatedly. You know, I don't care. Anyway, I found a sword, which is good. That'll help me in battle. It adds 1 to my combat roll.
Good.
And that's my whole turn.
Good.
Sword is good.
Alright. I roll a die. 2. So I could go to the sentinel.
You can go to the sentinel. Okay. It's also the village here.
Draw a card.
Serpent, strength 4. Well, I could charm
Okay,
it.
I don't know. No.
After it kills you, I will attempt to charm it.
Alright, I have to fight it.
So the combat is simply roll a die, add your strength, and higher roll wins. So we got a total of 5 versus a total of 10. The serpent
I've lost.
eats poor Rob Bob's face for lunch, but luckily you have multiple lives in this game. Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
You used a fate
Oh,
on
that's
that?
a fate. I don't know why I used.
So what you do
I
is you
just
have
saw
these...
reroll.
Okay,
I
he
couldn't
wasn't
even
thinking.
win.
So to explain what just happened, he has we all start with a number of fate points, which is you spend a fate point and you can re-roll a die. So he has 2 left. It's his purple number next to the character. I have 5 of those, by the way. And there was basically no chance of him winning even with the re-roll. So that was
Yeah,
not a
there
good
was
move,
0
but he wasn't
chance for
thinking.
me.
It's all good. We all make mistakes. All right. So now the warlord, the evil warlord, is going. Oh, he's gonna land on me. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here?
He's gonna attack me.
So he's attacking me. Great.
Yeah, he could probably beat you.
I will choose my weapon, the sword.
He has the upside, I think.
Yeah, he's got 4 versus my 3, basically, and he rolled a 6. Crap.
Oh, okay, you lost.
So what he could have done, by the way, the AI landing on me, since he could have chosen to ignore me and draw a card or attack me. He wanted to attack me just to be a jerko. So he killed me, and now he can take my sword, I guess. Actually, that's interesting. It says you may re-roll 1 die. That's the fate. Usually, I don't remember the AI. I don't remember the UI working like that. This is probably what you saw.
No, I just saw a reroll die, and I was like, oh, I should do that.
Did you lose a fate, though, when you did that?
No, I think I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay, they made the UI different. It doesn't look like how I remember. Anyway, so I lose this fight. He's either going to kill me or take a sword or money. He's taking my sword. That sucks. I like having a sword early on, so that was annoying. Anyway, it's back to me now.
Okay.
Sometimes I like to hold irrational grudges in this game, so I could say, you know, I'm going to try to mess with the warlord every chance I get for the rest of the game. But I rolled a 2. I can go to the city. One thing I like to do early on in the game is visit the enchantress at the city. When you go to the enchantress, you have you roll a die and you get these random events. The reason why I do it early on is because you can actually gain craft or strength, which is very important. And even though numbers 2 and 3 say you lose a strength or craft, you can't actually lose them beyond your starting values. So it's less of a risk. The biggest risk here is if I roll a 1 and turn into a toad. Nobody wants to turn into a toad. So.
You drop all your items if you turn into a toad, so...
Alright, I'm moving to the...
Toad, right?
Yeah, you can only move 1 space for 3 turns, and you turn back into your normal character after the 3 turns, but you're very weak. You have 1 strength and 1 craft during that time. Anyway, let's go to the enchanters. Hello, enchanters. Please don't turn me into a toad. And it's kind of a tradition in this game when somebody else has a roll when they can possibly turn into a toad, you're supposed to chant, toad, toad, toad. Anyway, I rolled a 5, which is good for me. It's gain 1 strength. So no toad chanting today. Whoops. Well, you can really zoom in, like more than is necessary. Okay, that's my turn. So.
All right. Choose a card from the board. Oh no, never mind.
Sorry?
Never mind. How do I not do that?
I don't know what you're doing. You didn't roll the die yet, it looks like.
I think it wants me to cast a spell.
Okay, I think you have an option to cast a spell because you probably you do have a spell card, and it probably says something like you may cast it at the start of your turn, or it's applicable now basically, but you don't have to do it. You are doing it. Okay. Destruction. Cast at the start of your turn. Oop, didn't get to
I don't want to show you what my card was.
You just did. Did you cast it?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure why it showed me then. Hey, Arturo. Yeah, Arturo knows me as being the troll in this game. Sorry, what's going on? You having trouble with something?
There's no dice option.
There's no dice option. Okay. What's this arrow here?
On the click.
No, that's not it. Ooh. Okay, it says Rob is thinking, so you're being prompted for something. Can you,
It says choose a card from a board, so I'll click on the serpent.
Okay, I think you already chose to cast Destruction. That's why I was able to see it, so I was asking you for the target. Destruction targets a card on the board and you blow it up. So you blew up the serpent.
Okay, well I blew up the serpent.
You accidentally blew up the serpent. Sorry, serpent.
I don't know what I pressed. Whatever.
Okay, you must have hit the button to cast a spell, basically.
I'm gonna go to the village. Actually, I want to.
Kind of don't like the way this text is too large. I'm gonna just shrink it real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there and then visit the mystic.
Okay, Rob is headed to the village and visiting the mystic, who's kind of like the enchanters in that he gives you random stuff. But there's always a strong chance with this guy of him just making you randomly good or evil, which is not usually that exciting, but it can be.
Roll a die. I'm ignored.
You're ignored. He says, go away, get out of my house. Alright, our Jerko Warlord is going now.
Enter.
That's his name, Jerko the Warlord. Okay, he did not get to attack me this time. He's going to land over here in the woods. Draws a card. An Ifrit Invader. What just happened? Oh, I don't know what just happened. He's burning cards. Okay. So, I should probably slow down the UI thing. Hold on. It doesn't let me slow it down because we started the game. Great.
Well.
Okay, so basically,
he's
fighting this Ifrit Invader.
He won.
And the Ifrit Invader made him burn some cards from the deck. So there's in this expansion we're playing the Firelands, there's a new effect that sometimes things make cards burn, which is just throw them out. You actually in the board game you actually have to physically take a cigarette lighter to them and burn them. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's my turn. But what we can do actually is check the log to try to gain some sense of what just happened, even though it went a little fast. The log is up here. So it says the Warlord drew the Ifrit Invader, and that caused him to burn 2 cards, a Wild Boar and an Imp. I guess from the top of the deck. And then they fought, and the Warlord beat the Ifrit Invader. And that's about it.
Okay, so I guess
Wait,
it just
why did it
burns
say the
cards
Warlord?
from the deck.
I think, but I'm trying to understand why it says the Warlord lost a life.
Did he lose the fight? Oh, I think you lose a life if you're in a burn space. I don't know.
Okay. So,
I
unfortunately, we're... Actually, I can look at this card again. When you encounter the Ifrit Invader, place one Fireland token on your space. Yeah, I think that's it, the fire. He kind of burns the whole place. And burn the top 3 cards of the adventure deck. He will remain here until killed. So, yeah, he beat the Ifrit Invader, but he got burnt. I guess that's the story in short. Okay, let's continue going.
could have lost. He could have lost 2 lives there. I think.
Yeah, he could have. I think.
Yeah.
So I guess the burn card is there forever. The burn token.
Is there like a? How do we know that it's there?
You can see.
Oh, I see. I think I see the. Yeah, I see the token. I see the token.
Okay. All right, draw an adventure card. We got Temple in Flames. The Ifrit have brought their wrath upon the great temple. Place a Fireland token and a Ruins terrain card on the temple space, then discard this card. Okay, so the temple is in flames, basically. The temple is not in this region. It's in the second region, the middle region.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ending turn.
Roll a die. 2. Alright, I'm evil, so I can go to the graveyard.
Evil people like to hang out in the graveyard and read their gothic poetry.
Alright.
I'm going to turn down the music because I don't think anybody likes to hear that anyway.
I could. What do you get from praying?
Let's look at the thing. You're evil, so...
Oh, I think I clicked pray, so I'm doing that, I guess.
You're praying. So you roll a 5, you get to gain 1 fate.
Oh. Continue.
Ryan says the card art style totally ripping off Magic. Huh, I never thought of that. You could say this game predates Magic, however, this edition does not. So maybe they're ripping off Magic. I actually really like the old art too. I think it was Gary Chalk's art. He was an artist. He's still around, I think, but he did, I think, some fighting fantasy books and other stuff too. Hopefully I have the name right. I might be getting it wrong. Anyway, the Warlord arrives at the city and goes to the doctor to get healed.
Alright, he's healing.
He paid 1 gold to get healed. Okay, I don't think I want to hang around the Warlord too much, so I'm going to move away.
Okay.
Move in the opposite direction, draw a card. A cross. If you are evil, you do not lose a life in the chapel. If you are good, you do not lose a life in the graveyard. This is a magic object, by the way. And you may choose to automatically destroy any spirits without resorting to psychic combat, but you don't get to keep them as trophies. So to briefly explain trophies, anytime you win a combat or a battle or psychic combat, as they're called, which means like a strength versus a craft fight, anytime you win, you get to keep the opponent as kind of like experience points that you can trade in to upgrade your strength or craft. So I can just kill any spirit, which is basically a craft enemy, with this card, but I don't get to get the trophy. So I'm going to take this object. It's good to have.
Okay.
Is everyone back, Arturo, as far as our team in Texas? Are they back alive? Oh, sorry, I didn't hit end turn. I'm just chatting away.
Okay. Roll dice, I guess. 6. So I can go. I don't know what these places are.
I'm playing with
Ruins.
my scroll wheel too much. Sorry.
I can go ruins or crag.
How do I get out of it? Okay.
I just go there.
You going to ruins or crag? Okay, ruins is nice because you get to draw 2 cards if you like that sort of thing. I do. I like more action.
Rune sword. No good.
It's like a regular sword, but you can also drain people's lives. Good people cannot use it though. It's only for evil and neutrals.
And we have a phantom. Phantom comes first because 4 is lower than 5, I think. Right?
Yes. Yeah, generally you have to just deal with all the strangers and enemies before you get to pick up the good stuff.
That's the first. Oh, I can gain. All right, Phantom's good for me then.
Yeah, you're the first evil character, so you get to wish for one of these things.
I want to get. I want to get. I'll get a strength.
Strength is a good choice.
Yeah, and then if I get the rune sword, I'll have 4 strength in battle.
You just got it, right?
Yeah, I pressed get.
Hooray. We got an Efreet Raider.
This guy finds
Efreet Raider's, it's fighting. Again, the computer goes too fast because I said it stupidly.
Sure. Well,
it's weird that they don't let you change it mid-game. It's like they think somebody's going to try to mess with their fellow players by changing that speed too much or something. Anyway, the Warlord beat that guy. Did that get burned too? Let me see. So the Warlord, I'm looking at the log again. Okay, it looks like he just fought it in battle and won, basically. But let's take a look at the card since it went by so fast. An Efreet Raider is burning and pillaging the space. Add 1 to the Raider's attack roll for each Fireland token in this region. So he kind of builds on the Fireland tokens. And it didn't occur to me until now that there could be multiple, honestly.
On 1 tile?
Yeah.
Ah.
3. I'm going to hang around. I don't know where I'm going to hang around. I just don't like the Warlord right now. Okay. The forest is no fun, though. Let's go to the woods. There's a difference between woods and forests.
One of them is bad, one of them isn't bad.
I found a devout blacksmith. This blacksmith can touch fire without being harmed. Nice. He happily offers his aid against the Efreet. At the start of your turn, you may either burn one of your objects to take one object from the discard pile. I'm trying to think about it. Okay. Or burn one of your magic objects to take a magic object from the discard pile. Okay, so you just can trade in something for something else. Interesting. All right, so this guy is a follower, so he follows me around. And he is fireproof, by the way. This kind of shield with the fire on it. It's also introduced in this Firelands expansion. So nothing can burn him. I will take him.
So that's a follower.
And that's my turn.
I'll roll my die. Get a 2.
It's true, Ryan. We have workers all over the world, basically. Sorry for interrupting.
What am I rolling for?
Oh. So you're at the tavern.
So get tipsy.
You have no choice but to start drinking.
All right. Well, let's see. 1. Yay, miss a turn.
Get drunk and collapse in a corner. Miss a turn. Good job, Rob.
No.
You're not supposed to be drinking at your age. Hit end turn, please.
Oh, sorry.
Happens to the best of us. Evil Warlord is going. I don't like him.
Set more things
he stole
on fire.
my sword.
Oh, you got money.
Yeah, he keeps setting things on fire. He keeps finding these Efreet. He stole my sword. I don't know. I hate him already. It is my turn. I'm going to pay... Oh, I can either draw 2 or pay the Enchantress a visit. I do like to visit the Enchantress, and I have 5 fate. The reason I say that is if I get a bad outcome, I can spend a fate to reroll. So now the only thing is there's
a 36 chance that you get towed even with a reroll. 1 in 36 chance.
I have 2 bad outcomes now because I gained a strength since last time. So I can actually lose a strength since I'm above my minimum, basically.
Well,
but I got gain a spell. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, here's my spell, guys. I can't say what it is out loud, or Rob Bob will heal me. What's it?
I forgot to... I shouldn't look at the... hold on, let me close the stream.
Oh, he's going to close the stream so he can't... Okay, good for you for not cheating. So your spells are secret. Only you can read them. So you guys can read along with me silently. Anyway. Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Most of the time, it's not super critical to keep that secret. It's not
like...
Oh,
yeah, I missed my turn, right?
Yes, you were drinking.
Oh.
Another Efreet Raider.
This guy's getting all the Efreet guys.
He got another sword. Oh no, he's using his sword. Sorry. Yeah, we're like
His three
we're like the
swords.
movie hackers, Ryan. Except we're just constantly going on calls. Actually, me and Arturo don't directly work together anymore, sadly. We're in the same company, but we are now on separate teams. But a lot of calls, people in separate locations talking to each other. My team has a Russian guy, a Mexican guy, some guys in New York. Anyway, it's my turn. I rolled a 1. I found an Ifrit Envoy. Strength / craft 4. That means I get to choose which one I use in the fight. So I'm going to use the craft probably. And it says, when you encounter the Ifrit Envoy, you may pay 1 gold to move him to another character in your region who must then discard one of their followers.
I don't have followers.
Does this guy have followers? Because I want to harass him.
Does he have those followers?
Yes, he doesn't. He just has trophies.
Yeah. Oh, no, those trophies.
Sorry. I guess I'll just fight it. Oops. Sometimes this UI confuses me. You have a Nigerian now, Archer? Huh. Alright, so I will fight this guy and use my craft. It'll be an equal combat. I don't have any items now, right? I have the cross. He's not. Alright, I got a 5. He needs a 6 to beat me. He got a 1. So I kicked his butt. Take that, you Ifrit Envoy.
Alright.
Now I have it as a trophy. All that means is once I get 7 points worth of strength or craft, I can trade it in.
He can give you 4.
That's what I did see. You got a new UI guy on your team, Archer. Sorry.
It's easy to forget.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I go to the Enchantress or...
Toad. Do it. It's more fun.
So I go to the city or the Enchant. Yeah, okay, I go to the city.
It doesn't mean we're smarter. It just means we contract people from all over the place because they're usually they're cheaper usually, to be honest. So really, I found they're as good a worker as anybody else. Anyway, okay, you lose a craft though. So you're at your starting craft, so nothing happens.
I could re-roll.
Yeah, but that's up to you. But you have to keep the second roll.
And, to that, I guess.
Yeah, you're already at your minimum craft, so you don't actually lose anything.
If it was like strength, I'd probably re-roll that.
Right. Pool of life.
Oh,
okay.
We need to get over there.
How that works, people, is you it has 4 life points on it, and every time somebody lands there, you get to drink 1 and gain a life. The Warlord has already drunk 1, that's why it has 3 left. And there's other cards such as this for craft, strength, and I think there's one for fate too in one of the expansions. And anytime the craft or strength one comes up, it's good to try to do everything you can to slurp up that drink as much as possible, because that's really important to get a good strength or craft so you can advance in this game. All right, so 4. Do I really care about? I don't really care about life that much. It sounds like a really important thing, but
yeah,
you can heal it pretty regularly, and the lives itself don't let you win. It's just if you're low on life, like you have 1 or 2, then you should be concerned. But anyway, what am I babbling about? I don't know. I guess I'll head over in that direction anyway, because in case I do land there by accident, it's okay. Just hopefully don't get hit by that Warlord. Anyway, I think I have the cross. So I just found a craft 10 demon.
Thank you.
So that would mean roll a die, add 10 for his total. I'm rolling a die, adding 4. I literally cannot win. However, I do have this handy dandy cross that instantly kills any spirit. And as you can see under its illustration, it's not actually a thing that somebody took a photo of. It's instantly killable.
People who made this game had such dedication that they went to the underworlds to take a picture of a demon.
Wait a minute. How come I can't use... Oh, here we go. Just having UI jitters. I thought it was making me roll. Anyway, I killed it. Yay. Okay. I was like, the power of Christ compels you. By the way, if anybody wants me to adjust volume, I basically have the game sound on very low. I could kick it up a little bit. And also let me know if our voices are in good shape.
I'm not gonna go to the
volume-wise.
woods because that is on fire. So I'm gonna go right here.
City of
City
the
of the
Ifrit.
Ifrit.
Would you like to read it?
One of the Ifrit's greatest cities has risen from the depths of the world and will stay here for the rest of the game. Lose one life and then roll one die. Burn one of your objects, burn one of
Wow.
your followers,
Ooh,
burn one of your
a lot of
spells,
burning.
gain a fate, gain a strength, gain a craft.
Well, this is a
Alright.
good time to use a fate if you roll like burn an object or something, I
Yeah.
guess. But you lose a life
Challenge.
no matter what, I guess.
Oh, I think I have to wait. Oh, it's your turn now. Wait, no.
Oh.
Uh,
I have a continue prompt, but I don't understand why.
Why?
Okay,
Okay. I lost a life.
I know why. Okay. But basically I had a spell that could apply right there, so it was giving me a chance to cast it.
Alright, roll my die. I'm re-rolling.
Let's burn one of your objects. Okay. You got it again.
Alright,
What
well,
object do you have,
lose
though?
my sword.
Your rune sword. Oh, that sucks. Farewell, rune sword.
Burn it.
You took a cigarette lighter to the card. Okay, Warlord. He's right next to me. He
Warlord
used
is
a
getting the
fate to
best.
re-roll his
best
movement roll for some reason. What's
Why
that?
would you do that? I was saying that Warlord's doing the best out of all of us.
Alright, he's fighting a cultist of flame, another fire-themed character from this Firelands expansion.
And he's one, of course.
And that's interesting. This guy forces burning. Ooh. He burned the unicorn. Oh, it's burning. Man.
He killed the unicorn and the prince.
Yeah, basically that thing made some more things burn, and he's trading in some trophies to gain a strength. He now has 5 strength. Okay. I gotta collect some animals here and beat his butt.
Throw an
Okay, let's
animal
get
at
some
him.
animals. Too bad you accidentally blew up that serpent.
I might actually go to, like, heal.
What's that?
I need to, like, heal.
I'll get healed. Okay. You have 2 lives, you're right. First I found a demon, and now I found Mephistopheles. You've been encountered by Mephistopheles on a mission to this land. If you are evil, you gain 1 craft. If you are good or neutral, he converts you to evil. Oh, I'm an evil minstrel now.
He's like, alright, you're evil now.
Then he returns to his own dark kingdom. Alright, hello, we're all evil. Let's
You're bad now.
There's nobody who's not evil left anymore.
Yep, we're all evil.
Wait, why did I lose life? I went to the flame.
Fire.
Shoot. Okay.
Roll dice.
Gotta remember those flames.
I go to 1. Let me re-roll mine. Never mind. Okay.
Another one of these guys.
So I have more strength, so I will fight it with... Or I have more craft, so I'll fight it with craft.
It's gonna place a Fireland token and take you down to your last life, by the way.
I have to win this then.
You do.
What are these?
Wow.
Oh, this is what is burning?
This is what you're burning? Okay. How does the card work? Burn the top 3 cards of the adventure deck. Okay, you don't have a choice then.
Alright.
Some good stuff getting burnt here. Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to burn that middle one.
Solomon's crowned is nice. So, what do you have the best chance here with? I guess craft?
Craft. Alright. Roll a die. Alright. I lost.
Ouch.
Dead.
Hold on. You have fate, don't you?
No, they rolled a 6. I guess I could roll a 5.
Well, yes. If you re-roll and you roll a 5, you tie, and if you roll a 6, you win. And if you don't use fate, I think you're dead, right? Because the fire is gonna
Yeah, I'm dead.
finish you
So
off. So
reroll.
you gotta go for it. You did it.
Hey, I won.
Good job.
All right, cool.
Good work, Rob Bob.
I need to head to the doctor.
But did the fire
Okay.
not burn you? I don't think I understand how this works.
Wait. Yeah, I thought it did burn me.
Did it burn you
All right.
earlier?
Maybe it'll burn me at the beginning of my next turn.
I can check the rules quick on those fire tokens. I have the expansion
Yeah,
rules. Let's
I could.
see.
Yeah, I have them
Fire
right here.
tokens. How the fire tokens work is if a character ends his turn in space with a fireland token, he must lose 1 life. So I think the issue is it happens after you press end turn, basically. And now I'm being prompted to use my spell that triggers when somebody loses a life. So I'm going to hit no. You get to lose your life. I guess you have a hint about what it might be now.
I don't know what the spells are though.
So you got 1 life. I got 3, and Warlord Dorkbutt has 5. He just gained a fate by being goth in the graveyard. And I'm up. Alright, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend the Enchantress again. She's my pal. She doesn't turn me into a toad. At least not yet.
Toad.
Okay, I lose a strength. That's bad. I'm gonna re-roll. Now you can chant toad again, I guess.
Toad.
Oh, toad! I got toaded.
He's a toad.
It was your chanting, that's it. Oh, I'm a toad. My cross is on the ground.
Oh, I need that.
No.
Well, I need a 1.
I spent a fate to turn into a toad. Sheesh. This is me not mastering my scroll wheel. Okay.
Actually,
at least I'm a cute looking toad.
Okay. Draw an adventure card. This is open. Releasing flame and a freet to all the world. Burn all the adventure cards in the space and the top 3 cards of the adventure deck. So I die.
You got burnt. Fire. Sorry, you fell into the fiery chasm of doom. Oh my god, look at all these good things that are burning. The Holy Grail is now.
No, I want that goblin.
You want the goblin?
Yeah.
We lost Solomon's crown, the Holy Grail. And I'm a toad.
Alright. Die. I'm dying.
I will let you die.
You want to cast your spell?
Nah.
So what happens? Do I become another character or what?
I think it depends on the rule I selected, but I think by default next turn you get to start again. It's just when somebody gets to the end game, you cannot come back anymore. Anyway, what happened? Let me just see what happened to him. He conscripted look at that. So he ran into the hag, which is a follower, but it's actually a negative follower. It does bad stuff. But with his conscription power, he basically was able to wipe out whatever the text is, and now it helps him fight.
Old hag, you have to fight.
Yeah, old lady, you can't curse me this time. You have to help me in battle. All right, so this place has a fire on it, so I'm not going to go there. I guess I'm going to go here. As a toad, I don't get to roll a die for movement. I just hop along one turn, one space at a time. Ryan asks, are you and Arturo working for Skynet? Are we? We can't really tell him that. I found a mirage. The player to your left, I don't know who's my left, I guess.
Warlord.
The wall over there.
Warlord?
I guess you're not alive, right? Anyway, the character to your left rolls 1 die and moves you that many spaces in any direction. You encounter the space you land on. The mirage then fades and is placed on the discard pile. Okay. I moved 5 spaces to... Somebody put me in the chapel because I'm evil. And evil people don't really do too well in the chapel. They lose a life. But I'm going to use my... Can I even cast this as a toad? I don't know. I don't think I can because I have craft 1. Try it though. Q? Okay, hit Q. This is me struggling with the UI again. It just says continue multiple times, okay. Okay, I lost life. Basically I have a spell that lets me prevent a loss of a life, but I think because I'm a toad I can't cast it. However, the UI wasn't too clear about that.
Okay, well now I know what your spell you have.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, so he moved me to the chapel just so I could lose a life because I'm an evil toad.
Assassin?
Oh, you're the
Yeah,
assassin now. Rob Bob has resurrected as the assassin. Let's read over his card.
You may
Once again, we
assassinate
have an
when
evil
you
character.
attack any character or creature. You cannot assassinate when you are attacked by another character. When you assassinate, the battle takes place as normal, except for that your victim may not roll a die and add to their strength. If you win, you must force the loser to lose 1 life. You cannot take an object or gold instead. You may not assassinate while at the crown of command. I'm evil.
Okay, so basically, he can fight and say, I'm assassinating. And when he does that, he fights much better, but he cannot do anything when he wins except kill the person. So normally, you can choose to take an object or sometimes do other things. But he can only kill when he uses that extra ability. Spectre is creepy.
Can I assassinate a spectre?
Are we designing Terminators Archer? I wish it was that exciting. We work at an ad tech company. We do ad techy stuff.
So you make them so that...
We advertise Terminators.
Yeah, no, you make the Terminator so that they don't kill you or me, right?
Well, maybe just me. Maybe just me.
We both rolled 8. Both rolled 6. So.
Yeah, you tied.
End turn.
Alright, the Warlord's gonna attack a poor innocent toad now. I want to get back to my cross. Oh, he got to slurp up another pool of life.
Oh yeah, there's a cross up there. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
It's my cross. Oh. I'm gonna hop in the direction of my cross. And the evil assassin. Hop.
I will assassinate you.
I encountered a bag of gold. Ooh. I cannot carry the bag of gold, for I am a toad.
Okay, so now if I roll a 2, I can go get some gold and kill a toad.
No, you can only do one or the other.
Oh, well, I can kill a toad.
Hold on, did I land in fire? Shoot, I gotta pay attention to the fire. Oh. Fire tokens are easy to miss.
You know, let's kill you.
Oh.
Nah, I want the gold. I want the gold.
Okay. Whew. Maybe I should be put out of my misery, actually.
Yeah. I like gold. More than I like life, apparently.
I need life. I should head over to the graveyard.
Next time you lose a life, you can cast that prevent death.
Yeah, I can't do it as a toad. But yeah, now that I'm turning back, or I will be soon, I can do better about that.
Warlord has 6 lives.
Sheesh.
Oh. What do you get?
Oh, he's rolling good. He basically just, the forest, as I mentioned earlier, usually just have bad stuff happen unless you roll a 6. In which case you get a ranger guides you out, gain 1 craft. And he got that event.
Warlord is getting...
Alright, so I can hop over as my last turn as a toad to the chapel and lose and basically die. Or I can go to the dangerous crag. So I guess I'm going to the dangerous crags. The crags is very similar to what I just described. It's very similar to the forest.
Alright,
let's see what happens.
Yeah, you probably lose a 1.
Yeah, I got 2, lost, loser next turn. I think I'll just take it because if I use a fate to reroll and I get a 1, I'm just done. So let's just accept our loss of a turn.
Alright, I want a 5.
Into a minstrel.
I get 2. What's over here? Yeah, let's just go there.
So
Encounter.
he's encountering a Spectre, Craft 3. Yeah, so Ryan
Yeah,
asked, is this
man.
a physical board game? Yes, it is.
Yes,
It
we
was
have
a.
those.
We
I think
do.
I
It
have a
was
copy of
originally.
that.
Yeah, you bought a copy here with your own money when you were like 8 or something, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess your mom let you order.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this was originally from I think around 82 or 83, the first edition, and they made basically I think 4 editions over time. This is a conversion of the I think the 4th edition from like 2005 or something like that.
Amulet.
So he just got a good thing. Of course he did because he's getting all the luck here.
What does
He
that
got
do?
this amulet. You
You
cannot
cannot
cast spells,
cast
including
them.
the.
The spells will affect you. Okay.
Yeah, so he's immune to spells while he has that on. Okay, let's move out
5.
again.
Uh,
I keep hitting the scroll wheel and it's not going. There we go. Okay, what the heck's happening?
Alright.
You're up.
Go to the Sentinel.
Now, the Sentinel, he's a strength 9 guy, but that if you fight him, you get to go into
Yeah.
the next region, but you don't have to fight him when you land on him. However, Rob
Alright.
Vile got the Poltergeist.
Oh no, I'm guaranteed to go to the life fountain next turn.
So the Poltergeist forces you to move one space at a time, kind of like when I was a toad.
Anyone want to steal one of my
Sometimes that
followers?
could be advantageous. Why? Oh, you're the Poltergeist. Back
So
to
I
me.
would have to cross the river.
All right, that's terrible. I can go to the chapel and again instantly die, or go to this woods with a fire token, which would also mean I'm dead. I guess I have to. Well, I could use my preservation spell, or I could just use fate to reroll the die.
I think I would rather go fate because you have 4 fate.
Yeah, I have 4 fate. That's true. Let's go with that.
Which is a
Reroll
lot.
the die, and I got the same outcome, a 2 once again.
Oh, my studies a spell, I guess.
I'm gonna queue this up just to make sure I don't miss a prompt, because the UI tricks me sometimes. So I think if I hit Q, it'll just activate when it's the next time it can, essentially. So I will try that. Here we go.
If you go to the woods, you're gonna have to deal with. You have to deal with wood stuff. So I would have gone to the chapel, but whatever. Wait, actually, no. I thought no. Never mind. I'm thinking forest. Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm in trouble anyway here. So this is strength/craft of 6. Whenever a character draws an enemy card with a feat in its title, they must place 1 Fireland token on the space closer to the sheet. This is a shake, Ifrit shake, or sheik. I don't never know how to say that. Let's go again. Basically, whenever you draw a Ifrit, that must place 1 Fireland token on the space closest to the shake, which does not have a Fireland token. I guess already. If it doesn't have one already, you must place 1. If 2 spaces are equally close, that character chooses the shake will remain here until killed. Bottom line, though, is I have to fight a strength or craft 6 enemy. And that's going to be tough. And then the fire gets me after that. So alright, I guess I'm using my craft. That's my best hope. Unfortunately, it's not a spirit, so I don't even have the cross anymore anyway. I was thinking I had the cross. Alright, let's roll. I got a 6. Can't hope for better than that. What did he get, though? He gets a 2.
Oh, you won. But isn't it give the fire?
The fire will still get me, yes. But at least I can use my preservation spell and still be in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it casting now? No! It's making me... No, stop that! How do you cancel this? No! Because I queued it up.
What?
Hold on, I'm having an internet connection. My internet decided to commit suicide along with my character. Am I still here, everybody? I think it fixed itself.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
So explain what just happened. I hit the Q the Q button, which basically says use this the first time it's applicable. That's with my healing spell. It's not called healing, it's called preservation. Prevent somebody from dying. Because the thing I just killed in battle was an applicable target of that spell. It said, duh, okay, boss, I'm gonna prevent the guy you just killed from dying, and now you burn in the fire and lose. So,
Well,
gotta be careful about that in Q button. Now I learned that. This game doesn't have a common sense. This is not really what you want to do, right? It doesn't have a sanity check like that. So here I go, I die.
wait, so you mean you didn't want to revive the enemy that you just killed so that you could take damage from the fire that you're standing on?
Ugh. At any rate, at least I get to pick a different character. I'm not too thrilled about being the minstrel.
Well, I'm going to the pool of lifeness.
Yeah, thanks for the confirmation that I'm still here, guys. My internet did a little blip.
Enter.
I feel really stupid. I'm not going to hit that Q button again. Oh, I am now the priest?
Let's see. Oh, you're
Alright,
good,
now I am priest. My strength is 2, craft 4. You begin the game with 1 spell. When roll... Excuse me. After rolling the die when praying, you may add 1 to the score. Okay, so certain spaces, such as the chapel, let's say you may pray. And the higher you roll, the better. So this will let me add 1 to that score. You may choose to automatically destroy any spirits without resorting to psychic combat. It's basically just like the cross that I had earlier. Same thing. When you destroy a spirit in this manner, you may not keep the enemy as a trophy, but you may gain a spell. Okay, that's actually a little better. Because I can kill something with my priestly ability to kill spirits, and I gain a spell when I do that. But I cannot use any weapon in battle. Alright, so I'm a good prayer. I can wipe out. I can convert spirits to spells, sort of. Otherwise, he's not really my favorite character, but I'm him now. And I'm hanging out at the chapel to start with. I draw a spell. I will read this over silently. Okay.
I'm not looking at the screen.
That's a new one, I think. Yeah, it's a new one. It has this icon, the fire icon in the top right. So that came with the expansion, essentially. Alright, I don't really see that as being too exciting, but maybe I'll try it out. Okay. Your chair is very loud, yes. Okay, the graveyard or this place. What's this card here? Oh, the guy that I just accidentally saved his life. Jeez. He's not a spirit, right?
He's an elemental, I think.
So he's not a spirit. I can't use him.
Plus,
Okay,
there's
so
fire.
do I want to get killed by... There's fire. Do I want to get killed twice over there? Or killed once in the graveyard? Or I could use fate to reroll. You know, I'm just going to use fate.
And then if you go to the graveyard, you can get killed another time by me.
Yeah, lucky me. Anyway, I rolled a 1 now. I'll go this way. Oh no, there's a fire there. The fire's hidden under my name label. I almost didn't see it.
I don't see names on people.
You don't see the name? Okay, it might be a setting I have locally. I found 2 bags of gold, so at least I'm a rich and useless priest. And hopefully I don't have a vow of poverty that I've taken. Did you used to play Magic at all, Ryan? I'm just curious because you mentioned Magic artwork.
Choose priest. Yeah. Go there.
Okay, you're hanging out in the graveyard, rolling a die.
5.
Gain a fate.
I would prefer spell, but whatever. Actually, can I even use spell with 3 craft?
Yeah, you can have 1 spell with 3 craft, I think. There's like a little chart in the rules because it's hard to remember, but basically I think it's 3 or 4 craft allows 1 spell.
How did he just go there?
5 will allow 2 or something. Sorry, what happened?
Oh, he might have gotten... I don't know how he got there. Did he get teleported?
So he arrived at the woods.
Oh, he's at the woods. Okay.
He
I
just
thought he was
landed there,
further
basically.
away. I thought he was like at the tavern.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get back over to my enchantress. Oh, stop. I have trouble with zooming. No, stop. Okay. Just want to see what's here. All right, the blacksmith and yeah, I want to get back over there. That would be nice. So I'm gonna head in that direction and draw a card.
Usually we don't
Restoring
die this
rains.
often.
Yeah, the this Firelands expansion is pretty brutal so far. Anyway, restoring rains. A gentle rain brings refreshment to the land. Discard one Fireland token from a space in your region. Then all characters in your region heal 1 life, and the rains flow off to the discard pile. Cool. So I get to remove a fire thingy. Which one do I want to get rid of? Probably one of these 2 that's near me, or 3 that's near me.
Yeah, those. It's a lot
I'll get rid
easy.
of
It's a
this
lot
one.
easier to lose life when
Sorry?
there's fire. It's a lot easier to lose life when there's fire everywhere.
Especially when you don't notice them, because you're not used to it.
They need to be like, I don't know.
Okay, so we all healed 1 in addition, but I think we're all at or above our
Yeah.
starting life, which means healing doesn't apply.
Warlord has 7 life.
7, yeah. Okay, while
Like
you're going, I'm
follower?
gonna catch up on the chat here. So Ryan said he tried Magic, but he's so into Hearthstone that the whole new system was too much. Okay. To me, it's like a totally different era because I was playing Magic only in the 90s, basically. Old Man of the Sea.
I'm getting so many
Go ahead and
cursed
read it.
followers. You must take on the
What?
follower at the start of the turn. Lose 1 craft or 1 strength and place it on this card. If you cannot, lose a life.
Ooh. That's terrible.
When you lose them by going to the tavern.
Okay.
You gain all craft and strength on this card. Okay.
So basically, you go get him drunk at the tavern, and then he leaves you alone finally.
Can I just like kill him before he kills me?
No,
All right,
no
so
such luck.
I need to like cross that bridge so I can actually get to the tavern, because that bridge will get rid of my poltergeist.
Oh, well, okay, I see what you mean. So Arturo says he used to play Moons of Marathon and Kamigawa. So these are even too new for me. I don't even know what you're talking about. I think the moon something about Marathon sounds familiar. Anyways, my turn. Basically, I played from the beginning. I played up until like 5th edition, and then it's around when I stopped. But I played the Arabian Nights expansion, Antiquities, Legends. I got all the early ones basically. The Dark came after that. I guess around when Ice Age came around is when I stopped playing. I did have a little bit of a resurgence among me and my friends and my brother when the Magic Online came out around like 2002 or so. We played that for a bit, so that's when I got exposed to some of the newer sets. Anyway, I found a pixie. She looks happy, and since I'm so glum about all my bad misfortune, she'll cheer me up with her lovely bright smile. And anyway, you do not need to roll a die in the forest unless you wish to. It's a pixie. And you can evade creatures and characters in the woods. She helps you hide out in the trees and stuff. So I'll take her.
Okay.
And that's my turn. What the heck was my spell again? I should do that just for kicks later.
Can't use it on the
Warlord.
Warlord.
Okay, the card. Old man is draining you of your lifeblood right now.
Yeah. He does that.
The funny thing is, actually, I talk about the Arabian Nights set from Magic. Some of these things remind me of that we're finding in this set, like the Old Man in the Sea. Old Man of the Sea. There's actually a card called that in the...
I could visit a healer and gain back a life. Could go to the Mystic and maybe gain a craft or maybe gain a craft. I don't know.
Well, you're hopping along at one... You're the poltergeist, you're only going 1 at a time, right?
No, when I cross this bridge right here, I won't.
How are you gonna... Oh, just one next turn you can... Okay. But I was just thinking in terms of, do you want to get... You probably want to get healed as...
Yeah.
If you can.
I have a lot of
Even
gold.
You have 3 gold, you can afford it.
Okay, let's heal. Oh, I might have. Oh, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Alright, 1 life.
Elemental has been like a classic fantasy kind of thing in like every RPG since D&D and thousands of like literally hundreds or maybe thousands of other fantasy-based games. So it's hard to say where an elemental comes from anymore. I wonder where that term originated though. Did that come from any kind of mythology? Why can't I move anywhere? What happened? I'm teleporting.
Because
Oh, I'm trading a space for my spell. I didn't know I'm casting my spell. Okay. I must have hit Q or something. So my spell is Terramorph. I can transform a space. I roll a die and see what it turns into. I didn't really mean to do that. Although I was kind of thinking about casting it anyway. So, I don't know. That would be mean to transform like the chapel or something or the graveyard. Like they're cool spaces that do stuff and I would wipe it out basically.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wait, what if I wipe out the tavern and you can't get rid of the old man?
No.
Is that really how it would work? I think it would.
No,
That'd be
it's
really
not.
evil, but I really want to. I'd rather mess with the Warlord than you if possible.
Yes, mess with him.
But how can I do that? What's even his weakness right now? Pretty much nothing. What is this thing he got anyway? The Tawi's amulet. Tawi's elementals will not attack you, though you may choose to attack them. I don't know. Can I kill the sentinel?
Yeah. Wait,
alright, since I'm good and you guys. Yep.
Could you not cross? No, you could still cross.
I have no idea how that would work, honestly. But I'm going to wipe out the cemetery, the graveyard, because you guys are evil and I'm good.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
It is now, it's giving you guys a chance to respond if you have a spell that can counter it. Nope. It is now a woods. The graveyard is now a woods. I have wiped out all those graves. And now I will not die when I land there. And you guys get no bonus when you land there.
Dead bodies there have turned into trees.
Yeah. You could actually, when you die in real life, you could have your ashes turn into a tree or something. Like they can be in the dirt for the tree, in the soil. Anyway, maybe I'll do that.
What?
What?
Why am I rolling die? Oh, because
I'm rolling
of
die.
Oh no, I clicked. Never mind. I thought I rolled it because it rolled. I clicked on the die, and at that same second, it rolled. So I thought I was.
Okay, so a funny coincidence. All right, I can pick up my old stuff again that my toad left before. So I get the cross. I take it, even though it's kind of a redundant ability for me. What's that?
No, isn't it? It says if you're evil. Hold on.
Are you reading the cross?
If you're good, you do not lose a life in the graveyard. Okay. There's no graveyard.
I killed the graveyard. Yeah, I got the devout blacksmith again. And I'm going to visit my friend the enchantress who will not turn me into a toad this time.
Toad.
Lose the strength. Yeah, I'm at minimum strength. I'll just deal with it.
Okay. Ooh. He's still alive.
I think this is the worst I've done in this game in a long time. Like, I haven't really gone anywhere yet.
I'm going right to the fields. And the poltergeist will be gone. Draw a card. Wand of Cinders. At the start of your turn, you may burn one of your spells to draw a spell if your craft allows.
Okay.
Okay.
So trading in a spell, sort of. So Ryan asks, remember the Dungeons & Dragons Saturday morning cartoon? I do remember that.
What?
There was a D&D Saturday morning cartoon about these... Okay, I'll shut up for a little bit while you fight.
I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, probably.
2.
Game 6 to tie it.
6. 5.
Ooh.
I could reroll.
You could, but it's only a 1 in 6 shot. Hey, it's up to you.
I'm kind of lacking in lives considering
Let's go for it then.
Seaman. So
You did
yeah.
it. Tied it up. So yeah, the D&D cartoon, I kind of liked it, but I knew even back then I recognized it was kind of silly. It was like these teenagers are on a roller coaster and it transports them into like a D&D fantasy world.
Hmm.
And the dungeon master in D&D, for those who don't know, he's basically just the referee or the guy telling the story, the guy running the show
Like the
for the
GM in
players to
Tunnel to Book.
enjoy, like the GM in other games, yeah. And for some reason, they made this guy like this little wizard who like teleports in to like give them advice once in a while. I was like, what is this crap? That's not how it works. Anyway, I guess I was too nerdy for my own good. Travel here or there, I will go here. Who's the guy with the shield? Was that the paladin or something? Was his name Eric? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, hermit. Roll one die and place the hermit on the indicated space, and then when you go there, you get a talisman.
Oh wow.
For those who don't know, you need a talisman to get to the end of the game. So it's kind of one of the main goals of the game.
Forest.
It
It's
goes
like right
in the
next to me.
forest where you guys are
I
hanging
need to
out,
roll a
basically.
1 and then a 5 or whatever.
The old man of the sea is draining your life again.
Lost a life. Alright. 5, yay. Good.
I'm keeping warm with my Islanders
Oh, I
hat
got
here.
a. Alright. Well, I'm teleporting to
Got
that
the
hermit
timer?
next turn. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
keep
can
him.
get rid of him. I gave you the option to keep him. So you have the wizard offered to teleport you next turn. Cool. Warlord goes.
So my next
He's
turn,
gonna
I'm
draw
just
2
gonna be
cards.
getting a talisman.
Questing Prince and a Scimitar. Okay, let's take a look at what just happened here. Yeah, it goes too fast.
You got a sword.
So he got.
Scimitar?
Yeah, so he has the Questing Prince, which is a follower, I take it. No, it's a stranger. A foreign prince is looking for a wondrous artifact to bring back to his kingdom. He rewards the first character to discard a magic object here with 4 gold, and then journeys away to the discard pile. Okay, so he just did that. He cashed in his amulet that protects against magic. And now you can see he has 6 gold. Wow.
That's a lot.
And the other thing was a scimitar. It has 1 to strength during battle, and if you roll a 6 on your attack, you may add 2 to your result.
Alright, so slightly better than a sword, so we can give my sword to his. He can give his sword to me.
You should assassinate him.
I don't even know how I use that.
You land on him, and then you click assassinate.
I have not seen an assassinate option.
All right, Ryan's giving me props for remembering the cowardly paladin's name in the D&D cartoon. His name was Eric. Yeah, I remember random stupid things sometimes, except I can't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Usually I can remember breakfast today, but not the previous day. So, I don't know. I'm just going to move. It's like I'm just too afraid of you guys, especially the Warlord. So usually I try to make a plan of where I want to try to go generally, but I'm kind of feeling lost at the moment. What can I do with my blacksmith again? I can cash out stuff. So actually I should take a look at that, because what I can do is this cross I have is basically useless because it kind of is the same thing as my innate ability, but worse. Sort of, mostly. And what I can do is look at the discard pile, which I guess is down here. Somewhere, it's around here somewhere. And I can trade in my cross for a magic item in the discard. Is this it here? View the discard pile. So I can look at the adventure pile here. What I could do is convert that into the amulet. I probably don't want that, because I like to be able to cast magic. Is there anything else here? A magic object? Unfortunately, it looks like probably not. Eh. Alright, so it was a good idea, but ultimately not a very useful idea. So I'm just going to go. I do nothing useful. I found a brass bottle. This is new to me, a magic object. When you draw a spirit or elemental, you may bind it instead of fighting it. If you do, place that enemy on this card. You may discard this enemy to cast the top spell on the spell discard pile. Burn the spell afterward. You may only have one enemy on the card at a time. Okay, so I'm kind of basically just kind of like doing a genie in the bottle kind of thing. I'm sucking it into the bottle somehow. And then I can expend that enemy to cast the top spell on the spell discard pile, which gets destroyed, or burned is the right term. Sure, I'll take it. That sounds fun. So the discard pile, spell pile, I could basically, if I did it right now, I'd be able to cast Terramorph, I guess, for what that's worth. There's a lot of spells in this game that are like, well, it could be situationally good, but overall it's not great. You get the teleport, right?
Okay, no. Yeah.
But the wizard is teleporting. Well, I don't think my knowledge of the D&D cartoon is what's letting me design Terminators.
I'm pretty sure that show is actually designed.
You found a talisman?
Yeah, I got the Hermit.
Oh.
Roll die.
Sorry, what was the show?
I got to there. I'm safe, so here. I forgot that was in the forest.
You were saying something about the show.
I was saying the show is actually meant to teach people how to build Terminators.
Oh, the D&D show?
Yeah.
Also, nerdy me was nitpicking the character classes of the characters in that show. Like, one of them was an acrobat. I'm like, what the heck is an acrobat?
No, that doesn't sound like a good class.
It might have actually been, because back in those days, they were kind of inventing a lot of stuff in the advanced Dungeons and Dragons manuals. There were like tons of them. They even had really unbalanced stuff, like the Barbarian could totally wreck everything in sight. And the Rangers, I remember, were really nasty. Anyway, what the heck am I doing? I guess I'm just rolling again. I don't know. Why am I glowing here? That means I have an applicable thing, maybe? I don't know. Do you know what? Does that happen to you? It shows like cards over your avatar and they glow?
No.
Do you see that for me right now, actually?
No.
Never mind. Let me just go.
You can look at the screen.
So what is this? This is this is the city of the Ifrit. Yeah, I don't want to go there and lose a life, even though I could gain a strength or crafts. That's not fun getting burnt so much. So before I was saying lives tend to not be something you're concerned about a lot. Like, obviously you don't want to lose lives, but it's like usually if you had a trade-off of you want to like gain a craft but the cost is to lose a life, you would say sure. Most of the time you would. But in this expansion, there's a lot of burning going on, a lot of fire that kills you, losing lives here and there. And
well, the Warlord somehow has 7 lives, so...
Yes, it has 7 lives somehow. I got a magical vortex. It absorbs all spells from every character. Each character's spells and the magical vortex are discarded. So I lost my spell.
Our spells. I have no spell. You're the only one who has spells.
Oh well.
Alright, roll.
Wait, I already cast my spell before, actually. I don't have it anymore. Duh. So I did nothing, I think.
Fields.
Brian says, that was the last question in your interview. Good interview, Mark, but one last question. Who was the cowardly paladin in the D&D cartoon?
What?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's how I landed the job. Another Ifrit type.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
I could suck him into my bottle.
Encounter.
I have my...
This doesn't matter for me.
I have this ready, guys. You know what kind of games this is good for. Oh. So maybe after this, when Mr. Rob Bob goes to bed, we can play something like NetHack.
Reroll.
I always have the itch to play NetHack.
No, I used a fate, so I didn't die.
Sorry, I'll stop babbling. Okay, you used a fate and didn't die. You killed it. So I was going to say, I was looking into this roguelike I remember called Angband, and there's a more modern version called Tome. It stands for something I don't remember. T-O-M-E. But I found it just runs wacky on my computer, so I didn't bother. And then I thought I could just play NetHack with an interesting character class and have tons of fun, and I'll know what I'm doing too. Warlord fights a bandit and loses to the bandit. Ha ha ha! Nice. And he spends a fate and still loses.
That's what
Even
you get
better.
for being a loser.
It's good seeing the Warlord have a bad stretch of
Finally
luck for a
lost
moment.
something.
And he's
Oh, but
using
now
his
he...
hag. Wait, did the hag go away?
Oh, his hag took the life for him. Took the... You can
Oh,
use it.
yeah. He
So he
conscripted
has
the hag. He's like,
he has
you're...
7 lives. Now
He
it's
has 7
like
lives
he
still.
has 7 lives plus followers.
Alright, I don't know. Usually I feel like I'm getting somewhere in this game, but I'm not tonight. Trying to think if I can do anything cooler. Huh. I'm gonna do my usual hang out by the enchanters kind of nonsense. I actually have 4 gold. I can wander over to the city and try to buy something to help me, at least like a sword or something. Anyway, for now I'm at the Cave of Wonder because we're in Aladdin apparently. Yeah, there's a lot of Arabian Nights style things in this Firelands expansion. A magical place filled with wealth beyond imagining and danger beyond comprehension. When encountered, draw 3 adventure cards and add them to this space. Wow. This could be good or horrible. Let's see. Or anywhere in
3
between, really.
adventures. Could
3
get...
cards. We have a cave within the cave. That's awesome. And an eternal talisman. I don't know what that means. This is a special talisman, apparently. And the nefarious vizier.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, let's read them in the order they're going to appear. We got the nefarious vizier. The vizier attempts to sway you with evil counsel. If you are good, you must lose 1 craft. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? If you are neutral, you must either become evil or lose a craft. If you are evil, gain a craft. And the vizier moves to the discard pile. Okay, so I'm going to lose a craft. But I'm already at my minimum, so I'm good. And then I find the eternal talisman, which is you may only enter the Valley of Fire if you have one of the fabled talismans. Okay, so this is...
So if you have a talisman,
This
you
is just
just
a...
go there? Or...
No, I think it's just an extra talisman, because there's a limit of 4 talismans normally. And this expansion just has the eternal talisman. I thought that it would do something different, but it doesn't look like it. And then we can find the cave within the cave. So let's do this. We lose a crash from the vizier. Nothing happens. I take the talisman. Hooray. I go into the cave. Let's see what happens. I am lost for a turn. Yeah, let's deal with it.
Alright.
And that's all I've got for the turn.
Alright, I'm going to roll and go... I guess get healed.
Not a bad idea.
Spend all my... yeah. Alright, I'm at full life and had no money.
Wait, he's been 2 gold? Oh, it's 1 per life. Okay.
Yeah.
The Warlord is using his axe to chop... Uh-oh, he's making a raft. He's moving on, basically.
Come on, man.
He has to... Why did he's dumb? He's ditching his scimitar. He has a sword. He's ditching the scimitar.
What? I think the AI would be programmed to like, alright, sword is like the worst weapon, so don't have to roll.
Anyway,
Why do I have
to those who don't know, when he makes a raft, that lets him cross the river and move on to the middle region, which is like...
it my turn?
Step... It is your turn, yes. And the middle region is like, the 2nd stage of the game out of the 3 stages, basically. So he's moving up, and we're all kind of whimpering around the lower levels, being useless. The gnome is very good, though.
You need only roll 1 die when opening the portal of power and craft, by craft, and 2 dice in the mines. You need not roll the die in the crags unless you wish to. If you choose to roll, you must accept the result. You may evade any creatures in the hills.
So leave that up on the screen for a minute. The first paragraph there is what's really good because when you're in the inner region, which is going for the end game, you can take one of 2 paths. There's a craft path that uses your craft stat more, and there's one that uses your strength more. And this is basically for the craft path. It makes it a lot easier to get through. And so that's why I think the gnome is pretty cool.
Alright. And I get to go to the crag. If I want to. Alright, so
Alright, so
he's
Warlord is
made it.
using his
Yeah.
rift. He's crossing over to the Hidden Valley. Isn't that like
Hidden
a
Valley
salad dressing?
Ranch.
Yeah. Oh, he's in trouble. Well, oh, first in. Too fast. Okay, so an eruption
He's
happened. We don't know
fighting
what
the
that did.
doppelganger.
He's fighting his clone. Yes, the doppelganger has the
He's
same
lost.
strength as him. He lost.
Has he lost? He lost.
Will he use fate to re-roll? He will not. He loses.
Just
And
use
now he has to
his
fight the lemure.
with one craft. Oh,
Hold on, let's see. I guess he had. Oh, he lost. So he doesn't have to fight the second thing, basically.
okay.
This is me trying to get out of the zoom in. I just keep hitting scroll down, and sometimes it zooms me in, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it zooms me out. I don't know why it does it. It's like random. Anyway, I want to see what card is here. So no, we knew those ones. Let's see the
What was the
eruption thing
eruption?
that happened. So I'm gonna go look at the log. Is that like the Van Halen solo eruption?
Eruption.
So it's the earth bursts open, spewing lava and noxious fumes. Each character on a space with a Fireland token must lose one life and burn one of their cards. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, basically nobody was on fire, so it didn't do anything.
Okay.
Okay, it is my turn again. Roll and move. 2. I can go get burned in fire or not. I will choose not. Hidden
No,
Valley
you
Ranch.
should.
Yes, that's the one.
There's a secret Easter egg that happens if you go into the
When you
fire.
burn.
Yeah.
I got some gold. What's the Easter egg?
It's
You
you
lose a life.
take one. It's you lose one life.
End of turn.
One.
Okay, we gotta figure out how to kill this warlord. Can you just keep
Uh-oh.
assassinating him repeatedly?
Good try. All right. Draw a card. Sacrificial altar. You may burn one of your trophies to pray. If you do, roll one die and add up one for each point of strength or craft the trophy has. Well, there's some good stuff here.
Interesting. Wow.
So, I have a Spectre and an Ifrit Raider.
Okay. So if you sacrifice the Spectre, that would add 3.
That'd be 3.
I guess that's what it said.
Dismiss.
Wow. Pretty crazy stuff.
I mean, I would like to gain 1 strength in craft, but I'm
Yeah,
not
but you
gonna.
need something big.
Yeah.
You need to like kill a dragon and then sacrifice
I'm
it
gonna
or something like that.
sacrifice. How do I? Oh, I think. Alright, continue.
Okay, go for it.
Encounter. Yeah, I want to do the Spectre.
Does the Spectre have a corpse? I thought it's like a ghostly kind of thing.
Apparently.
Okay, you burned it, and that would happen. Roll the die.
Alright.
A 1,
Yay.
boo.
1 fate.
Okay.
I could
You're
reroll.
getting a fate or a life?
But
You could reroll. You probably spend a fate and then you gain a fate.
yeah. Oh, you can pick the ones that are lower too if you wanted.
Okay.
So
you're gaining what?
Hold on, so if I gain a life, does that put me past 4? I'm gonna gain a fate.
Yes, you'll be at 5. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so healing only goes up to your starting value, but gain a life can go up to,
Okay.
well, it has
that
no
makes
limit, basically. Oh, Warlord came back down.
Why?
Okay. Interesting. He thinks he's not cut out for the area.
He's dumb.
I don't know why he built a raft to go there, and then he came back. He got scared because he lost that one battle.
He lost his first battle and got scared.
It's like, "Duh, I'm out of here, guys." Okay, I think, yeah, but like I was saying before, because I have gold, maybe I want to head towards the city because I can buy something useful, like a sword. Like anything I can do to give me an edge would be so nice.
You can't use the
around
weapon.
now.
You can't use
Can't use a
weapon.
weapon, thanks for the reminder. Crap. You can't use armor either, probably, right?
I don't know.
I think I can either. It doesn't say that. So I could use armor, but really weapons are nice to have. I don't like the priest. I'm going to this area just because I want to draw 2 things. An ogre is going to eat me for lunch, and a market, which I will not get to go to because the ogre is going to eat me for lunch.
I don't think you're gonna win this one unless you get lucky.
Let me think of what I can do here. So this bottle will not apply because it's not a spirit or elemental, so I can't use that on him.
No.
Can I use this cross on him or my natural anti-spirit ability?
You could try to shove him into the bottle.
I don't think he's gonna go quietly. Can I do anything with this guy? It started my turn only, so I guess that's it. I'm going toe-to-toe with this ogre that I'm not fit to fight against.
Maybe it'll roll a 1.
Maybe. Oh, maybe I'll roll a 1.
Oh, let's see.
All right. Is it worth using?
Yeah, no point
fate?
in rolling.
No. No point in using fate.
All right. Mark it. But are you okay?
Ooh.
Roll dice. All right. I would like to get into the middle area, but I can't really take on a sentinel.
We're both still at our starting strength and craft, which is pretty bad.
We died.
Yeah.
I use Mystic.
Trying to come up with something, pull something out of a hat here.
Roll dice. Become evil. It's not really bad.
You're already evil.
Yeah, it's not bad, so it doesn't. You know what, I'll just. Is he gonna build another?
He just built another raft?
I don't.
He likes chopping wood with his axe, I guess.
I think he just just wants to become a lumberjack.
And he's okay. Yeah. He's singing the lumberjack song right now. All right, I'm gonna try to hang around the city because I do want to buy something.
He built a raft.
I did something useful.
He built a raft. He immediately left the middle. Then he's gonna build another raft.
Hey, more money. Now I've got 7 bags of gold.
Can I have some?
No, I'm a stingy priest.
Oh. 4. What's on this stage? What's on this, I could go try to assassinate the ogre.
Sure.
Right?
You might as well. You gotta beef up somehow. Beef up your strength.
Counter space.
You might want to do the math first, but
no. I don't know.
You don't want to do the math? Okay. I think you got it.
I'm guaranteed to win.
Yeah, so as a reminder, his assassinate ability means the ogre does not get to roll a die, so his attack score is a 5, because that is flat strength, basically. And Rob Bob beat him with a roll of a 6, making his
I'm not going to get a mule because I don't think... I'm not really
mules are awesome,
I'm not really lacking in carrying, I believe.
Okay. Mules can be awesome, it's maybe not at the moment, though.
Yeah. Not at the moment, which means it never will be. Oh, yeah, sword. Oh, I can't afford anything.
Can't afford anything. You have 0 gold. Okay.
Forgot about that.
Minor detail. What's he doing? He's casting destruction on the doppelganger. He doesn't want to lose to it again. He's very scared of that doppelganger.
His greatest enemy is himself.
Yeah, maybe he's just like very full of himself. He's like, I cannot face myself again. I am too awesome. A storm. He found a storm and a talisman and that lemure. Everybody in that region misses a turn of the storm, basically. Meaning he doesn't get to pick up the talisman right away for what that's worth.
You should go steal it. somehow.
All right, what the heck am I doing? Still have no plan. I usually like to have some kind of plan of where I generally want to go. All I'm thinking is maybe just going to the village and buying something that's not a weapon, because I can't use a weapon. I could get a armor though. It's not too exciting really. All right, whatever.
Armor's nice.
Armor's nice. Not awesome though. Enchanted map.
Map.
Instead of rolling for movement on your turn, you may teleport to another space with the same name as your current space. Okay. So in other words, I am in a field or something? I'm in the field, so I can use that instead of rolling for the die and go to any other fields. That's pretty interesting.
Roll. 3.
We should talk about salad dressings since Hidden Valley Ranch came up. What are your favorite salad dressings? I do like ranch.
I
think my favorite is just a good Italian.
Oh, I found
cheese
it.
Is good too. Nice. Usually at a restaurant, I'll ask for like a vinaigrette, Italian vinaigrette kind of thing. But at home, I try all. My wife sometimes gets these weird ones that are really good too. Like there's one called Tahini Goddess. It's a tahini dressing that's pretty good. And she gets kind of an Asian ginger one sometimes. That's pretty good. Okay, back to me. Thousand Island, says Ryan. Not bad, not bad. For pizza, you put ranch on your pizza? Wow. I guess Papa John gives you salad dressing for your crust to dip in. So I could go back in the cave and stuff. The Cave of Wonder sits there? Let me see that. Oops, I didn't mean to. Okay. I wanted to see the card instead of actually going there. But alright.
Well, now you get to be yelled at and lose craft.
Yeah, but also look at this. I'm just realizing the Caves of Wonder. I'm drawing 3 cards again. Look at that. It's not. I thought it was like a one-shot thing before, but I didn't really pay attention. It's a place. It stays there. So every time I encounter this, it's gonna draw 3 adventure. That's pretty crazy.
Just stack the whole deck there.
You always get ranch with your pizza, says Ryan in New Mexico. Huh, interesting. Alright, so let's do this. 3. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna do some kung fu fighting here. Gotta fight a hobgoblin. If I can survive that, then I have to deal with a wraith, but it's a spirit, so I can kill that instantly in multiple ways.
And a fairy.
Could bottle it. I could bottle it or use my cross or my priest ability. Alright, but the hobgoblin's going to be trouble, and I don't have any trick up my sleeve, except maybe using a fate point if I need to. I rolled a 4, total 6. He rolls a 4, total 7.
You could reroll, but...
Let's just reroll.
More likely to lose.
5 or 6, come on.
5 or 6. 2. Lose a life.
Alright, that sucks.
Well, no race for you.
Boo.
Alright,
yeah, so...
I don't know what I'm going for. I guess I'm going for that scimitar.
We New Yorkers are very picky about our pizza, so we don't do any of this nonsense with ranch dressing.
I'm not gonna.
But we have like big slices that are foldable, and you hold it like.
All right. You get teleported next turn.
What just happened? Oh, you got the wizard dude in the tavern.
Yep.
For some reason, I have an irrational hatred for this warlord character, but he found a flying carpet just now.
I think we both hate him.
Yeah, let's check out his flying carpet. All right, so
you should be able to fly over the river, but you can't.
With the flying carpet?
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, that's right. What it does is if you roll a 6 for your move, you can teleport to any other space in the region. That's handy, I suppose. Anyway, let's move around. Jump around. marsh.
Marsh.
If you have strength less than 5, you miss a turn in the marsh. Boy.
Okay.
I am feeling more and more useless every turn.
Want to keep? Okay. Where should I go?
Well, Arturo says he likes honey mustard in salad. That's cool. I never tried that in a salad. But that sounds good. However, he says salads are against his religion.
Really?
What is your religion? Tacoism? That's not a racist joke, though, by the way. He does love tacos, and so do I. We always talk about eating delicious foods daily. One of my favorite hobbies is to every time I have something delicious to eat, I will take a picture and show Arturo and my other
Alright, I'm gonna
Mexican
try to
colleagues.
assassinate this.
And we react to it with the Homer drooling emoji.
Can I assassinate him? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Auto kill.
You got auto kill, nice. So auto kill button appears if there's no way you can lose by the dice roll, basically. And you just got a scimitar.
Trade trophies.
Wow, not bad. Yeah, you actually have something going now.
How do I? Okay.
So you have to select 7 worth, and
I don't have 7 worth.
yeah.
Well, no, this is. Oh no. Never mind. Never mind.
So the issue is, do you want to hang on to it so you don't lose the change, so to speak?
Yeah.
Because you have more.
I mean, it's only 2, but at the same time, it's 2. I don't.
Well, okay. What'd you do? You gained 1 strength. That's fine.
I traded ogre and bandit for 1 strength. Volcano.
Pre-made Michelada styrofoam cups in grocery stores and gas stations. I'm curious about what that means. I missed a turn in the marsh.
Oh, I get to go again then. There. Yes, here. Alright.
Okay.
Draw.
Orb of Flames.
Whenever you draw adventure cards, you may draw 1 more card than required. If you do so, you must then burn one of these cards if able.
Interesting.
So take object and drop a sword.
I'm told it's tomato beer.
Alright.
I would try that.
There's a sword there if you want it.
Does it taste like V8 but fermented? Sword there. I can't use a sword.
That's the joke.
Oh. So now again the computer's turn always goes too fast, but he got a quest. If he delivers 3 gold to the warlock in his cave, he gets a talisman.
Well, he has that, I think.
He already has one, right? Does he have
one? Does he? No, he only has 2 gold anyway.
Yes. Okay, so what do I do now? Go to the chapel. I'm still good, right? Let me just make sure, though. I'm good. Alright, I could go there or hang out with the enchantress and not have a good outcome again. How does it work at the chapel again? I would can heal up to my life value for free or pray.
The priest should not be ignored at the chapel.
Well, I'm going to heal up to my life value, so I won't be ignored. But yeah, I get what you mean. Heal lives. I back up to 4. I had 2. Now I have 4. Styrofoam pre-mades are a powder, and the rim of the cup has tomato powder, chili powder around, and we have more salt. It has more salt than the ocean. That sounds cool. I would try that.
Has more salt than the entirety of the ocean?
The entirety of the ocean. What is a simurg? Simurg
only
feather?
Those who aid the simurg in some vital task, the feather makes all of your So all of your cards are immune to fire?
Wait, when you're reading the text, you should just not stop them. But what happens is it makes all of his cards fireproof, so they cannot be burned.
I don't want this wand of cinders.
You wish you had a mule now.
Well, I can't afford it.
Yeah. So I'm using my stand-up mic today. I hope it sounds a little better than my usual headset. I don't know if it's going to be tremendously different. But one thing is that it doesn't come through very loud unless I'm really close to it. So these things are designed for you to be really close to it. So
Oh, the village, I think that is not.
it's not a city anymore, or the village is not there anymore. It got
He
fired.
got an invasion that
It's
destroys
terrible.
it and puts fire there.
I'm
But
very
now it's a
upset.
ruin, I believe.
Yeah, it's a ruins. Does that mean you draw 2 cards there, like in the other ruins?
But yeah,
Let's
I
check.
think so. You draw 2 cards.
Does it say? It
It
does. It
says
says draw 2 cards. Okay.
draw 2 cards. It then gives you a notebook, and you have to draw 2 pictures of cars.
Pictures of cars?
It says draw 2 cars now.
Clamato. I found the Holy Lance.
Oh,
This would be good if I was allowed to use weapons. God.
oh,
So
that'd
this is
be good.
basically this basically adds 1 to your strength during battle, but +3 to your strength during battle against dragons. But you cannot use it if you're evil. And me being a priest, also cannot use it.
Or
I'll take
you're
it
just
anyway, because why not? Oh, I'm carrying too much. I guess I'll just dump it then.
or you're actually evil.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no use for this. I mean, you guys can't even use it because you're evil. But,
Yeah.
you could use it if you change alignments, I guess. I'll just dump it though. I don't know.
Roll dice. 1. I want a 1 so I can go to the ruin. Actually, no, there's fire there. I don't want to go there. You know what? Should I go to? I'm gonna go to the forest and die.
Hang out with the squirrels and the deer and the antelope.
I lost a turn. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
You
now
lost
that
a
I've lost
turn.
a turn.
Okay. He has to take a leak in the forest. So I'm going to go while he does. Oh, he didn't bother hitting end turn before leaving. Damn it, Rob Bob. Okay. Well, I guess I'll catch up on this Clamato chat here. Let's see. The tomato one is Clamato, which is not like the Michelada. Okay. So the Michelada has lemon and Valentina. So Valentina is meaning the hot sauce, right? Okay. You could post a URL, Ryan. If you found an image, you could just copy and paste the link. If you really want to. But it would have to be a picture you found on the internet, or otherwise you upload to Imager or something like that. Anyway, yeah, Rob Bob did not think to press the end turn button before hopping out of his chair to use the potty. Sorry, I'm speaking like I'm talking to my toddler who's potty training right now. But yeah, so what should we play after this? I was thinking, like I said earlier, I was looking into other roguelikes I could play, and I kind of just mentally found my way back to NetHack. I was like, maybe I'll try playing as a wizard or a tourist, because those are kind of fun characters I'd like to play, rather than struggling with a roguelike I'm not too used to. Because I noticed previous times I tried to play roguelikes on the stream, it's difficult for me to get started if I'm not used to it. Anyway, thanks for coming back. We couldn't go because you didn't hit the end turn button.
Well, now I did.
So the Warlord ran into the Black Knight space, which forced him to give up a gold or a life, and he chose a life. He's got so many lives, he'd rather answer your money or your life with, okay, I'll just lose a life.
You got more lives than money.
Yeah. So a sword I can't use, or this space. It's such a weakness not being able to use weapons. Because they're really good if you can't get your strength or craft up through battling or other means. A weapon can be a good substitute to boost your strength for a bit, but I simply cannot do that. Anyway, I found a second talisman and I can't carry it, right? So I'm just gonna. It's like, do I want to drop the eternal one or the regular one? Doesn't really matter.
Well,
I'll
the
drop the
Eternal
regular
one
one
has
because
a
I like to
cooler
feel
art,
special.
so no.
That's true. It's got a cooler art. It's fiery.
All right. Where's... Oh, no, my turn, right? Using his flying carpet.
He's flying to the oasis, where he finds a tail weaver and ooh, what's going on? Oh,
And
a bunch of stuff is going on.
Okay.
He's fighting Ifrit Emir, whatever that means. This is a guy named Emir. I don't know.
Yes, it's...
Did he not fight it?
Did he like?
Okay, it's time to look at the log. Okay, so he used the flying carpet, went to the oasis, drew the tail weaver, and drew Ifrit Emir. And that's all it says. Let's take a look at these cards. Sorry, I'm not doing my UI right here. So first, the Ifrit Emir. It leads the armies of the Firelands with skill and cunning. All other face-up enemy cards with Ifrit in their title add 1 to their attack roll. He will remain here until killed. And why did he not have to fight it?
Because he didn't feel like it.
He didn't feel like it. Did he have something? Oh, it's this thing probably. With this thing, elementals will not attack you. Okay, so that's that. And then the Tail Weaver. When you gain Tail Weaver, okay, that's a follower. He does not have the Tail Weaver. When you gain Tail Weaver, draw 3 cards from the bottom of any adventure deck, look at them, and place them face down on Tail Weaver. Maybe he... No, he didn't do this. He didn't take the follower. At the start of any character's turn, you may take 1 card from Tail Weaver and place it on top of the adventure deck. When the last card on Tail Weaver is removed, pass this follower to the character on your right. Okay. So it lets you take cards from the bottom and put them on Tail Weaver. And then you can put one of the cards from Tail Weaver on top of the deck so that you know it's going to come soon, basically. All right, so he did not opt to take the Tail Weaver, though. Anyway, what are we up to? How much longer are you staying up, Rob Bob? Till 11, or Rob Bob is on his winter break, so he's letting his bedtime slip a lot, probably.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Wand of Cinders. Do I want that, or is it a weapon? Oh, no. I thought it was going to make me travel here. It's a magic object. At the start of your turn, you may burn one of your spells to draw a spell. I feel like that might lead me to something useful down the line. Something useful happening. I don't know. But I'm going to just opt to draw a card.
Yeah, I dropped this. I dropped that because I didn't want it.
Cool, I found a camel. The camel can carry an extra 4 objects for you. If you lose the camel, leave any surplus objects of your choice in the space you're in. You do not lose a life in the desert when you have a camel. I will take the camel. Now I have a friend finally, and I am not a lonely priest. Actually, I already had a couple friends, but I like Camel. He's my pal. Okay, Ryan has pasted a link. Oh, it's a link to Mex Grocer. I've ordered from there before. Mex Grocer. It is a Camaro Nazo. They're gonna kill me. Uh-oh. I'm being assassinated with a scimitar. God, I'm dead. But you can't take my stuff if you assassinate me.
What
I shouldn't have told you. I think I'd rather lose a life. I don't have much good stuff, but I like my followers.
I like the cross. I like the camel, actually.
You're gonna take my cross. You can't take the camel at the follower.
Yeah.
My camel is very loyal. It will not leave me.
How do I...
And I'm being assassinated, I guess. I don't have a roll die option. Now I do. Okay, never mind. So we are doing a regular fight, which means he wants to steal something and not just kill me. And I have lost. I am not going to bother re-rolling. Let me just do the math. If I... Yeah. So if I re-rolled again, it was a 6, I'd still lose by 1. So let's hit continue. He's stealing my stuff.
Well, you have.
Cameronazo Michelada.
Alright, let's see. Okay.
I should just use my enchanted map. I don't even know why I want to use it.
I'm gonna steal your cross, and I don't need this.
You stole my cross. You can't steal a priest's cross, come on. That's very mean. If you stole a priest's cross in real life, people would not think very highly of you. Oh. Warlord goes to the desert, and he loses a life because he's too thirsty. So desert is basically lose a life, and that's it. What is happening now? Oh, you draw a card too. Okay, in the desert. So a bunch of stuff is happening. He delivered the 3 gold to get his talisman. Let's see what the stuff that happened is, though. He's dumping his sword to hold the talisman. Let's check the log real quick. He drew a Freet Horde. Reveal the top 5 cards of the adventure deck. You may take any of the objects revealed. Burn all the remaining cards. Huh. So that's what happened. And he gained a gold in that process, it looks like. And that's about it. And... wait, when you get the Warlock's Cave quest, do you just teleport over to the Warlock's Cave? Because that's what seems to have happened.
Wait, what?
So he gained a gold, and then it kind of zapped him over to the Warlock's Cave because he then fulfilled his quest from the Warlock. I didn't remember it working like that, but I guess it does work like that.
Anyway. I didn't know that was how it worked.
Okay, so he has a talisman.
We all do.
We all do. Yeah, often I explain this game you need a talisman to win, but it's not like the thing that you... it's really upgrading your strength and or craft that really gets you, the upper hand in this game. Ooh. We got Flame Rift again. The ground splits open, releasing flame and Ifrit into the world. Burn all adventure cards in this space and the top 3 cards of the adventure deck. Place a Fireland token on this space. The ground then closes and Flame Rift is placed on the discard pile. So we burn Ifrit, Sultana, a dragon, and a maze. Wow. This one is a beautiful and terrifying Ifrit. Sorry?
Someone would have encountered that dragon and maybe died.
And it's Ifrit too. It's even stronger than a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Each character must draw the top card of the adventure. Okay. So it's burned. All this stuff is burned. And I burn a little bit from that fire token.
Alright, 5. Alright, what's this?
I declare the priest the worst character. I'm
City
thinking...
of the Free. Okay, these are kind of bad.
Priest doesn't have that great advantage. Sorry, I'm talking over you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go here and lose a life. Rather than go there and lose a life.
Okay. Whoa.
What did I just get?
What just happened?
What? Choose a space? For what? I don't know.
You have the Ifrit Shake. So you have... You're doing the Ifrit Shake's power. Do you see it?
Is it... what is
lower
that?
left. So it's basically... I think it's you have to place 1 Fireland token on the space closest to the Shake, which does not have a Fireland token. And if it's a tie, the character chooses. So I think you're choosing.
Okay, let's set this on fire. Set the town on fire. I wonder if it closed
town?
That. Or the... whatever that tile was.
And you have to deal with her now, too.
Yeah.
And a blizzard. It's fiery and snowy at the same time.
Encounter. Alright, all 2 rounds, all characters only move 1 space per turn. And fight this
And your
with
fighter.
strength, I guess, is my best option.
Use your scimitar, Luke.
Oh, wait. Continue. Alright. Well, I can assassinate it.
You
Yeah,
can't
let me do
assassinate.
that.
Can you? Okay.
Apparently I can. Roll dice. 5.
Hey, you got her, I think. Yeah, you got her. Wow.
Yeah,
Assassination is it's a good ability.
Alright, can I... Yeah. Strength or craft? I think I'm gonna go craft just to, like, balance it out.
Okay. So you now have 4 and 4. Strength and craft.
Oh, and I lose a life because I'm in the fire.
And you lost a life.
I think that's worth it.
Warlord defeats a shadow. Nope, he gets defeated by the shadow. Huh, look at that. Warlord is actually struggling now. I'm happy.
So that means that he rolled a 1
lives.
and then it rolled a 6. Is that the only way?
Is that what happened? I kind of missed it.
I missed it too. It was like
well, it's
2.
a rune space. So he's in a rune space where all the creatures add 2 to their rolls. So I think that helped or hurt him.
Yeah.
Traveling to a space. Okay, I'm in a blizzard, so I go 1. Okay.
There are so many on fire tiles.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's that place. Jeez.
Where?
Sorry, I'm reading this Burning City card thingy. Trying to read it anyway.
You have to go in the blizzard. Because of the blizzard.
Yes. All right.
Trying to get everyone to my World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. They're trying to get everyone to play Hearthstone.
Who is?
Blizzard.
Okay. Oh, I gotcha. A free cloak. You do not lose life from Fireland token. Huh.
Wow. Good.
And if you lose a battle or psychic combat against an enemy with a feat in its title, you must discard this object. Okay. So that's the drawback. They make me lose the cloak. But okay, I'll take that, yeah. I am fireproof.
So if I go here, I can get that. See, I think I have to be good. Yeah, no evil character can have that.
You have to be non-evil. You don't even have to be good. You just have to be non-evil, and you can't even do that. Ryan is playing Hearthstone right now. Cool. I haven't really played that in a long time. I first played it when it was brand new. And then I didn't really play it much at all. Until they started adding like those dungeon modes or whatever, I played a little bit of that. Okay, I'm crawling along again. Do we want to go to this city? I feel like I just want to do it just to do something interesting. Let's do that.
Either way, you take
Burning
damage.
City thingy. What's that?
Either way, you take a damage or life.
Well, I have the cloak that'll protect me from this token.
Oh, yeah.
But it won't protect me from that because it's not a Fireland token. I don't know. What are the things it can do again? It can actually give you stuff if you roll a 4, 5, or 6. So I'm almost just...
Yeah.
I'm just going to go for that. And I think we should wrap this up soon anyway, so...
Yeah.
Might as well get crazy.
Like, save it or something?
Sorry?
Can you, like, save it or something? Or...
Yeah, we can save the game.
Okay.
Okay, I lost a life, and now what happens? Do I burn something or gain something? I burn a follower? Do I want to re-roll that one? Just re-roll it. Oh, I have to burn an object instead. I think I'd rather burn a follower.
Get to choose.
As long as it's not my camo, though. Oh, man.
Well, definitely not your cloak.
I only have these 3? I thought I had 4. Oh,
yeah, no,
you lose it. I don't know.
No, you can't burn a talisman, probably.
What?
I don't know. You have a talisman.
Can't burn a talisman?
I noticed. I don't
That's
know.
right. It's probably fire. It's a fireproof talisman. Probably that specific one might be fireproof.
Yes.
All right, so let's burn this map. I don't feel like I'm going to use that. Which
Uh,
class are you playing as, Ryan? I used to play the mage quite a lot, but I mix it up usually. The mage gets to generally like blast thingies, shoot fireballs, all that kind of fun stuff.
I should get
I joined this
Hearthstone.
strange face. You should get it.
He'd lose.
I joined this strange strange Facebook group called Things Found in Walls, and it's just all weird things found in walls. It's not always literally walls. It's like, look at this strange object I found, in the woods. And someone recently posted their archaeology friend found some skeletons and human skeletons.
What?
Anyway, I guess it's my turn again. Not in their wall though, but it was in a dig actually.
I found a human skeleton in my wall.
That's going to be concerning when it's in the wall. I don't know. Boop-a-doop-doo. Rogue Warrior. Okay. Ryan likes Rogue Warrior in vanilla. Are you playing Battlegrounds, which is a new mode? Okay. It's more about different heroes and their power. So I found Marid Sultana. The Sultana of the Marid has come to aid the world against the Ifrit. Cool. She sounds like a good guy. If you beseech her help, you may move one Fireland token from any space to this card where it will do no harm. When this card has 4 Fireland tokens on it, she returns to the waters to rest. Discard her along with all Fireland tokens on this card. Okay, so I'm kind of immune to the Fireland with my cloak. And you only just move one at a time, which isn't really that amazing, but I guess I'll do it anyway. Choose a space. We'll remove the one on the city, perhaps. Did I select it? I think I did. And so it moved over to her. Okay.
It's my turn.
Go ahead.
Roll. Alright. So I go the chaplain lose a life or the forest. So I'm going to the forest. Roll. Yay. That's fine.
Attacked by a brigand with strength 4. But you
I
are an
am-
assassin wielding a scimitar.
I could assassinate it.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you got this. Auto kill. Assassin is pretty strong, really.
It says that you were attacked by, so I shouldn't be able to assassinate it, but I mean, by logic.
All right. I don't think I've felt this useless in a Talisman game in a long time. So what's this card again? Orb of Flame? That could be nice, I guess. Or that you can discard. Sorry, I don't know how to actually click on the card and reliably not, like, move there. And I also know how to zoom out reliably. It's like I just scroll wheel down. Sometimes it zooms out, sometimes it zooms back in again. Alright, that time it worked. So what is this card? I'm trying to just click on the card and not double click. No, not that one. The orb. Orb of Flames does what? Whenever you draw adventure cards, you may draw one more than required. If you do so, you must burn one of these cards. Actually, it's quite good. I will take that. I don't like the idea of burning cards too much, but that's alright. There's another item as well as the Prophetess character's innate ability that's basically like that, except there's no burning.
Go.
Ryan says his internet is going wonky too. I don't think it's our end. I haven't noticed it anyway. I usually notice, and I freak out a little bit when my internet is wonky. It's possible though. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you to bed in a few minutes, Rob.
Yeah, it's late.
You're beating me now. Shamshir of Cams. I want to read these cards. Let me check that
Okay,
Shamshir.
what does that do? So that does
Shamshir of
add 2 to your strength during
Kamsin.
battle. Once during your turn, when you win a battle while not in the inner region, you may immediately move 1 space and encounter the space you land on. That's good.
Huh.
Magic object.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Not a regular object.
Ooh, excuse me.
Alright, I should go to bed. Probably.
You should go. Alright, I'm just going to do this turn and then we'll wrap it up, alright?
Okay.
I'm going to head to the ruins here. I'm immune to the fires, and I'll draw 2 cards. Seeds of Paradise. After moving, you may place a wood terrain card on your space. Then place this card on the forest. Okay. If you cannot, discard it instead. You cannot take this card from the forest unless you pay 1 fate. Alright. Let's draw the other card. It's a goblin. Let's kill the goblin first. Maybe I'll actually win a fight with a strength fight. It's 2 versus 2. Let's roll. I rolled a 6. Yes, take that goblin. Oh, he tied me. Damn it. I'm at a stalemate with the goblin. Okay.
Okay.
Good night to you.
Good
Thanks
night.
for playing.
Did I just disconnect?
Thanks for hanging out. I guess, yeah, hit disconnect. It's fine. Let's see if I can save the game.
You said you will lose all your progress. Are you sure you want to quit?
Hold on. Let me see if I can save it somehow. Is the settings thing?
There might not. It says there might not be a way.
How could there not be a way? Maybe there isn't though. Yeah.
Whatever. We could just say that I won.
Sure, we'll say you won. Okay, have a good night. See ya.
Good night. Goodbye.
That's weird. But what game in 2021 would not have like a very easy save feature that you don't even have to think about, basically?
Right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break and then probably jump into a little net hack. But I'm open to other ideas as well. So I'm going to just basically fill my water bottle, use the facilities quickly, and be right back. Unexplained bacon. Good job. I also have some bourbon. You reminded me, Ryan, about the bourbon. All right, so I'm gonna fire up some NetHack here. Bear with me a moment. Gotta set up some windows and all that jazz. I will SSH into hardfought.org. NetHack at hardfought.org, I think. Yeah, I made bacon for breakfast and we had one leftover piece, and I'm like, well, we can't just leave that overnight. Sorry, I'm trying to connect here. There we go. So now I will try to share my window and hopefully it doesn't look bad. Sorry, it's looking bad already. Resizing text, resizing the window, etc., etc. That's how it goes. All right, now I'll share the window and hopefully it looks okay. So that was Talisman. If you hadn't seen it before, that was really not my best game. Usually I'm proud of myself for being able to grab that game by the horns and do pretty well. But Lady Luck does kick your butt sometimes in that game. And also, you know, my other excuse is the expansion that I had never played before with all that fire stuff. Just crop. Cropping. We don't want an annoying scroll bar at that side. Okay, crop bottom a little, and you'll be able to see it in a moment. In 1 moment, guys. There we go, that should do it. Okay, could still be cropped a little better. Whatever, let's go with it. There we go. We're on the public NetHack server known as Hard Fought. Don't look at my password while I type it. Okay. So yeah, I was just thinking about playing NetHack, specifically as either a tourist or a wizard. Tourist is very hard to play as, but they're kind of fun. And wizards are fun because they get all that magical stuff. Also, there's the question of which version do I want to play. I don't think I want to play something as what's the term? Unhinged as that one I played last time, if you guys remember that. I know you were here, Arturo. It was like it just had everything and not necessarily in a good way. It was like no focus and just tons of random crap. It was kind of funny in its own right, but I don't think I want to play that again. Okay, Arturo votes tourist. All right, bacon is over with. Let's play no Slash 'em. We played Slash 'em Extended. That was the one with way too much stuff. Maybe I'll just go with Vanilla the Hack. And I'll pick 3.7. Now 3.7 is the version that modifies stuff in a good way, in my opinion. Especially nerfs those annoying mind flayers. Not that I'll likely get that far. Alright, we're going to be a tourist. Tourists start with lots of food, basically. That's their power. Also, they have a Hawaiian shirt, and they have a camera, which is good for scaring monsters away with the flash. I'm a male, neutral, male, human tourist. Sure. I know I shouldn't worry about it. You guys don't care too much, but I'm always like, well, can I get this size better so it just fits more nicely somehow? But I'll just leave it. Anyway, it is written in the book of the Lady. The Lady is my god. After the creation, the cruel god Moloch rebelled against the authority of Marduk, the creator. Moloch stole from Marduk the most powerful of all the artifacts of the gods, the amulet of Yendor, and he hid it in the dark cavities of Gehenna, the underworld, where he now lurks and bides his time. Your goddess, the Lady, seeks to possess the amulet and with it to gain deserved ascendance over the other gods. You, a newly trained rambler, have been heralded from birth as the instrument of the Lady. You are destined to recover the amulet for your deity, or die in the attempt. Your hour of destiny has come. For the sake of us all, go bravely with the Lady. Okay. The Lady and the Tramp. For some reason, I think tourists can only be neutral. You cannot have a good or evil, a lawful or chaotic tourist in this game. And I have a high constitution. They always have a high constitution. Huh. Generally, though, these guys are messes. In other words, they kind of suck. They have their own weird way of doing things. Like they can repeatedly use the camera to blind and scare away monsters when needed. They can throw these +2 darts. I got 40 of them. And I can waste my time. Well, usually they have more. I think they usually have more food than this. I think I got a bad roll, so to speak. But I can waste time like pushing around a boulder if I want, just to gain strength, because the timer that is hunger is less of a worry, less of a concern for a tourist, because they got a pile of food. Okay, and they got a credit card for what that's worth. Some potions of healing and magic mapping. It's good to kind of use these. Maybe I probably won't use them on level 1, but maybe I don't know. After that, I'll do that. I'll use some of those. All right. So we have a cat. I have to set the option, by the way, to use the numpad. I'm glad you guys were able to witness my first NetHack victory, by the way. That was fun. Fun being able to stream that. All right. Let's get moving. Oh yeah, we're gonna see the name of this cat. An uninjured tame kitten doesn't have a name. Okay, what are we gonna name this cat, guys? We call him or her Meow Mix. I don't know. So far, nothing interesting. Something feels a little different about this version. I can't quite place it offhand. Got some money. There's a fungus kind of thingy. Can bash that with my hands, I guess. I'll pick that up. You can actually wield the darts too. Okay, let's call her Neon Taco. That's a good idea. Neon Taco is the cat's name now. Cool. Okay, we got a jackal in my face. I'm bashing it with my darts. I might want to throw a dart. Fire the darts. I am already half dead. I've killed the jackal. Woohoo! Eat the jackal. I found bamboo arrows. Okay. Bamboo arrows. That's a new one, I think. I've never seen bamboo. I'll have to look into that later. There's some orcish thing here. An uninjured goblin. Let's fire darts. Neon Taco is helping me kill the goblin. I'm almost dead. Let us flash the expensive camera at it. Haha! It turned us to flee. He's blinded by the flame. And Neon Taco finished it off. Thank you, Neon Taco. And Neon Taco is devouring its corpse as we speak. Okay. Iron skull cap. Let's put it on. It helped my armor class by 1 point, so it's not cursed likely. A newt. I should heal up before I go running forward. There's graffiti on the floor. It says, they say that prayer at an altar can, I don't know, make the water there holy or something like that. So when you have something written in the ground, it gets smudged over time. So that's why it looks all mangled. Anyway, I'm going to hang out here and just hit my search button for a while. I'll hit N22 search, which says repeat search command 22 times. Oh, a sewer rat showed up in the meantime, and Neon Taco ate it. I'm in full health now. So that aborted my repeated command of searching. Huh, definitely a different feel to this. I mean, you probably can't tell unless you played 1,000 times like I have, but there's not normally this empty kind of space right here. Neon Taco drops a gold piece. Okay. Neon Taco's fighting something, isn't it? There it is. Fox? What does the fox say? Alright. It bites the fox is killed. So Neon Taco killed the fox for me. I apparently can't beat these wimpy guys, so the cat has to do the job for me. I'm weaker than a kitten, basically. Jackal again. Let's fire some darts. Cool, I killed it. But then another one. Killed that one too. Got my darts back. Hooray. Oh. The boulder is unpushable because there's something behind it. Probably a wall. What can I do about that? Can I go around it here? Search, search, search. There's probably something here, just I don't think I can access it. I might have to just go downstairs. Oh well. Search, 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 search. Neon Taco. Oh, a newt. You turned me into a newt. I'm going toe to toe with a newt. Can I handle that? I can, barely. Why did I stop eating? Oh, that fox showed up. Okay, go kill the fox, Neon Taco. Fire dart upward. Dart misses. Fire. Kill the fox. Nice. And Neon Taco finishes off my partly eaten newt corpse. Oh, more dog-like things. The D character is a dog-like thing. Another jackal. Neon Taco killed it and ate it in one go. That's the way to do it, Neon Taco. Oh. So tourists are not the kind of character class you want to play if you're prone to charging into fray before you even see the monster. That's kind of what I just did. Okay, more dog-like things coming. Wow, what is going on? It's like all dogs all the time. Neon Taco killed that fox. I'll finish eating this jackal that I found, that I killed, I mean. And Neon Taco is having the fox now. How many larger dog-like creatures can a kitten eat in like a matter of minutes? They ate a fox, a jackal. Down the stairs we go. A chest. We will loot it. It is locked. I can use my credit card though. That's interesting. That's a new thing. It looks like they're giving the game more like kind of what you would call like a context-sensitive prompt. So I think that wasn't there before. I think before I would have to know to apply issue the apply command by hitting A, apply the credit card, and then select for the location dot, which means the current space. And then I can unlock the chest with the credit card. But here it gave me the prompt. So I guess they're trying to be a little more user-friendly, which is kind of crazy because it's NetHack. NetHack's philosophy is F the user, figure it out. I did find a maple wand and 2 gems just now. And a ring mail and a bow. Well, let's try the ring mail. Hopefully it's not cursed. It improves my armor class by 3. Let's take it off to test if it's cursed. It's not. Cool. That was just a little test. Put it on and take it off again. I do have a bow and 10 arrows now. Now if I go to the skill menu, I can see if I can actually ever use a bow. That's right, yeah. So, see all these weapons I can use. It's actually quite a wide range for a tourist. Basically, they start out not really very good, but they can kind of grow into many many options. You have a whole array of options here of what you can level up in skills. So I could level up bow, I think. Yeah, it's right here. I mean, I only have 10 arrows, but I could try it. So basically, by the time I actually get good, I'll probably burn through all my arrows. But I might find more, so maybe worth a try. However, that's going to be a lot of missing. And the +2 darts are probably better more immediately, because I have a basic skill in that at least. So, well, maybe I'll try the bow. I can always throw darts even though I have the bow armed, actually. Alright, so the arrows are in the quiver. I got the bow wielded. I think I wielded it right. Yep. Okay, there is I guess an iguana. No, it's a newt again. Get out of the way, I want to target practice. The cat's in the way, so I can't target practice on the newt. Oh, I killed it too fast. Alright. Oh, something's shooting at me. Okay, we got a goblin, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fire our bow. Misses the goblin. Neon Taco bites the goblin. The goblin misses Neon Taco. Neon Taco picks up a crude dagger. Let's fire again. Miss. Fire again. Miss. Neon Taco misses. You killed the goblin. Welcome to experience level 2. Neon Taco eats the goblin corpse. Pick up some arrows. So the arrows don't get destroyed all the time, only sometimes. I lost one among all the arrows I've fired. There seems to be nothing here. I'm hitting search quite a bit. Oh, Hobbit. Gotta kill the Hobbit. Take that, Bilbo. And then Neon Taco eats it immediately. Jeez, this kitten. Are you still a kitten inside? Yeah, it's an uninjured, tame kitten called Neon Taco. By the way, that's a new thing. When I'm looking at creatures, whether they're mine or an enemy monster, it's saying uninjured in front of it. Like it's giving you a clue about how hurt they are. So I'm going to take another look. That's a new thing. I'm going to take another look after I've hit something or after Neon Taco bites it. And I guess it's going to say it's injured or badly injured or something. Something useful, hopefully. Why can't I find anything here? There's got to be something there. A dagger. The Hobbit was carrying a dagger. Maybe it was Sting. No, that would be an elven dagger, actually. Okay, so we're headed this way now. Whoa. Should I do the boring push boulder trick? I don't know. It's kind of boring to do. It's like, again, though, it's like you can do that as a tourist because you have hardly any clock because of all this, countdown timer, because you have all this food, and you can just kind of push a boulder around until your strength builds up. In this case, though, it's not actually good because the way the corridor is built, I can't really go back and forth with it. Lest I be tempted, I can't even really do it. Some money. By the way, tourists also have a decent amount of money to start with. And they have a credit card. What is it, a statue of an orc or goblin? Yes, it's a statue of a goblin. Okay. I will bash it with my bow. No, it's, I don't know. I'm going to take a quick look at the wiki. What is some good weapon strategy for tourists? Strategy. Early game, they say. Tourists tend to start with comically low hit points and strength and no real armor to speak of. Thus, the early game must be played with extreme caution. Unlike most other roles, tourists need to rely heavily on items that they find. It's critical to find armor as soon as possible. Okay, I got a ringmail and a skull cap. That's decent. Tourists should use their starting pet to curse test every weapon and piece of armor they find. I haven't been doing that. Blah, 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 blah. Heading directly for Sokoban or Minetown is a valid strategy, but the monsters may get difficult quickly. This is about the weapons now. This is what I was looking for. The initial stock of 21 to 40 plus 2 darts should be viewed as a bridge to a better weapon. Each dart will on average last for 4 throws, which means that tourists will get about 84 to 160 dart throws before the supply is exhausted. Once a better weapon is found, any remaining darts should be kept for use in attacking monsters from long range. So at low experience levels, it's difficult to hit anything with a weapon in which you are unskilled, since unskilled usage confers a -4 to hit penalty. Hence, unless you find a high damage weapon such as a dwarvish mattock or a two-handed sword, you find a highly enchanted weapon or you're facing weak monsters, it's much safer to kill things by throwing your darts in the very early game. If you do find a weapon that you want to train, you can use it on non-threatening monsters such as lichens, fog clouds, and grid bugs, and save your darts for true challenges. By the time you reach level 5 or thereabouts, you'll have found a better weapon such as Dwarvish Magic, two-handed sword, longsword, silver saber, or unicorn horn, which you can start using in place of the darts, since your experience level is now high enough to partly offset the unskilled to hit penalty. Okay. So I don't advise a bow specifically. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going a good route or not with that. All right, I'll keep going, I guess, with what I'm doing. But I will wield the darts for now and stab this thing with it. There we go. Yes, Ryan, he's tourist with it. Oh. Oh, we got a rat situation. Fire the bow. Fire the missile. Does anyone get that early internet reference? Fire the missile, but I am tired. I killed that rat after like 5 arrow shots or more. Okay, got another rat coming up. That was too far. Look how far it shot. It shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. So now I can try again. Misses, 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 and I have no more arrows. Some of them are on the ground. I will throw some darts then. I wonder why they gave the tourist darts. Is it supposed to be that like the only thing they know how to use? Because they're supposed to be kind of like an average Joe. Not like not like a wizard or a warrior. So I guess they're like an average Joe who maybe has had experience playing darts in a garage or something like that. Anyway, this guy's on top of me, which I don't like. I killed it, yay! And I will eat its brains. I mean, its corpse. Very strange logic in that hack sometimes. Like if you have a rotten corpse like I just ate, it'll leave a partly eaten corpse. But when you resume eating a partly eating corpse, it is never it doesn't have the same problem as of being rotten, if that makes sense. Anyway, this fountain, I can play this two ways. This could easily kill me. One of the outcomes of drinking from the fountain is a bunch of water moccasins come out, and I will be dead if that happens, like no doubt. I could get a wish though, and wishing for something awesome would be good. And then I can, I could view it as I kind of just started, and I think I might as well just go for broke. So I'll do that. He sense the presence of monsters. Okay, we have a couple grid bugs, a newt, and a couple of probably jackals. I found a gem in the waters. That's cool. The tepid water is tasteless. And the tepid water is tasteless. The fountain dries up. Okay. Shoot the bow again. Uh-oh. I accidentally shot at Neon Taco, but fortunately I'm such a bad shot that it didn't matter. Neon Taco is charging into the coyotes. Oh, I didn't realize they were coyotes. You killed the coyote. Welcome to level 3. And I found some water. By the way, that Talisman game, they've recently been making re-themes of it. Like there's a Batman Talisman and a Star Wars Talisman. There might be a couple others too, but those are the most noteworthy ones to me. There's Kingdom Hearts too. I don't have any interest in Kingdom Hearts, but Star Wars Talisman is pretty interesting. And Batman. I don't think I'd buy them, but I already spent enough money on this game over the years. If you know how much money I spent, I'll try to estimate. Basically, I bought 2 different editions of the game. I received as a Christmas present the second edition in like 92-ish or something. And then I bought all the expansions. And each expansion was like $30 or so. And there's probably like 6 of them. And then I bought the 4th edition, which I started getting that like maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I started gradually getting a bunch of expansions for that too. And those cost even more probably. Or not too much more. Maybe like 30, 40 per. And I'm starting to think how many. I bought the iPhone edition of the digital edition and a few expansions. And then I got the Steam version so you can play on PC and Mac. So I'm like, how much did I actually spend on this game over the years? Buying sometimes the same thing, sometimes not. But I'm pretty frugal too. Like for like Steam, I will, I'll wait for the sales before I actually buy anything. I think actually this digital edition from Steam was free. Now that I remember, it was like a special, and I was like, well, at first I was like, well, I'm not gonna. I have it for iOS. I'm not gonna buy it again on Steam. But then there was like, a 1-day deal. Get the main game for free. But that's how they suck you in. You buy expansions. Anyway, what the heck am I doing here? I have 4 arrows left. I've broken 6 of them at this point. And I am still unskilled in the bow. Notice I can use magic as a tourist also. I can learn 3 categories of spells. I can use divination, enchantment, and escape spells. So that's interesting. They're pretty flexible. It's like they start out like barely capable of doing anything, but they can branch out in several different ways. I am hungry now, but there is an uninjured gecko. Let's eat the gecko. Fire arrows. Oh, oops! I accidentally hit poor Neon Taco. Neon Taco yowls. I gotta be careful. Maybe too much bourbon for me. I don't know. Okay, I killed the gecko. Did not leave a corpse. I will eat something from my inventory. I mean, you can't go wrong eating a food ration, so I will do that. Really hits the spot. Neon Taco drops a bamboo arrow. Alright, Guess I'll search a bit and then go down the stairs. A zombie, gnome zombie. Let's throw the darts. Cool, I killed a gnome zombie. But its body seems to have eaten my dart. I guess it broke. Cool, I got the credit card prompt on the door now. I'm usually lazy and just kick the doors down. Instead of like going through my inventory. Level 3 of the dungeon. And there's a fox in my face. The fox core tastes okay. I think I'm finding some stuff I can experiment with. I can try the brown potion and the maple wand and the tin. I have a tin of goblin meat, by the way. Who wants that? Let's try random brown liquid in a jar that I found in a dirty old dungeon. Sounds wise, right? Brown liquid, here we go. Ugh, that potion tasted foul. I guess that's what I get. I'll look up that message because I don't remember what that one specifically is. It might be fruit juice, actually. Tasted foul. That means it's a cursed potion of gain ability? Yeah. So what does that do? The cursed potion does nothing. Okay, so gain ability is a good potion normally because it permanently raises one of your abilities like strength, dexterity. In this case, it did nothing, so sadly it is wasted. Okay, I'm going to zap this maple wand at the next thing I see. There might be smarter ways to test a wand, but that's fun. You can always engrave it in the ground and you get a message that sometimes helps you narrow it down. Hey, look at that. I feel charismatic. This is a magic trap. And one of the possible outcomes of a magic trap is you just gain charisma. I think it can do some bad stuff too, though. Magic trap. Looking up the old wiki. I can always put the wiki up when I'm reading it. Okay, many possible effects. Let's see what they are. Here we got a magical explosion. I expect that to basically... I was going to say basically kill me, but apparently it's not that bad. It's 1d10 damage, so 1 to 10. I can handle that, actually, unless I'm already beat up thoroughly. Creates 1 to 4 monsters around the trap, blinds you and deafens you. That one can be a problem, and that is the most likely outcome compared to the rest. Also, the fire trap is no fun because that can burn my equipment and hurt me as well. Alright, so I do remember I have in the past decided to kind of just wander repeatedly into this trap and gain a lot of charisma. But I don't think I'm really powerful enough to do that with confidence. So I will move on. Let me put my chat back up. So I am thinking when I give this game another serious try to win again, I might play as a wizard. Because I kind of have already done the move into things and kill them kind of character. And so wizard seems like a good choice. They're pretty fun too. They get a lot of, what you would think that they can cast a lot of magic very well. And I don't expect to do well with a tourist because that is very difficult. Look at how many shots I'm taking to kill a newt, for example. Part of that, though, is because I want to train up my bow. Really, though, it'd be cool if I could find one of the weapons they recommended, like the strong stuff, two-handed sword, or dwarvish mattock, which I think falls under pickaxe skill, actually. We found scale mail, a green gem, and 3 gold. Should I try the scale mail? Let me look up armor. I can never remember if scale mail is better than ring mail. I think it is. I should probably do the armor test. First test. Yeah, it's the same weight as ring mail, except it gives you 4 armor class instead of 3, so it's actually better. But let's try to do the test. So the test is if your cattle or your dog will step on it, it's not cursed. Yeah, he just stepped on it like it's nothing. Cool. So we'll take off the ring mail and drop that. And put on the scale mail. Cool, now I have AC 5. Do I attempt the fountain to get this? It's really dangerous to do, but you can get a really good outcome as well. And it's not just the water moccasins that can kill me. There's a water demon? I think this one can have a water demon. Yeah, that's actually what can grant you the wish. The water demon sometimes is grateful for her release and grants you a wish. Sometimes it tries to kill you. So, I don't know. Somehow I feel like I don't want to do it now, even though my logic before was not really wrong. You know, it's like I kind of am early in the game, and it's like I might as well just go for it. But I don't know. Not feeling it right now. It's like I just got this cool scale mail. It'd be a shame if I just wipe out all that progress. Oh, I should look into how that works. This is a store that's closed for inventory, but I can pick its lock with a credit card. I should know this one by now. I think they don't mind if you unlock their door. They only care if you break it, with like you kick it down or something like that, which is very strange, but close for inventory. Opening the door with a lockpick, key, or credit card. I'll share the wiki page I'm reading again. Will not anger the shopkeeper, and you'll be able to buy and sell as usual. If you break down the door, though, it will anger the owner unless you immediately pay 40 Zork mids. Okay. So I'm going to pick the lock, and then he'll be like, okay, you want to buy stuff? Sure. I don't mind when people just pick my store's lock. Oh, aloha, Emrin. Welcome to Wanotobo's General Store. All right. We got a nice tin, purple red potion, scrolls, all kinds of stuff. Let's see what the kitty cat can steal for us. Oh, he's eating tripe rations. He likes his tripas. Come on, pick up something. I wonder if he's unwilling to step onto those things. Which would imply cursed. But I think he did before to get to the tripe. Maybe the desire for tripe overrides any precautionary measures. Okay, one trick I can do is pick up an item from the back, and hey, look at that. He reluctantly steps over a tin, so I can actually name this tin as cursed because I know it's cursed now. Oh no, I didn't want to drop the cram rations. No. Wrong G. Okay, Ryan's heading out. See you, Ryan. See you maybe on Monday, meme. I'm gonna actually try to do a Laserdisc edition on Monday, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get it all set up, but I will try. It'll be later disc games like Dragon's Lair and Space Ace and stuff like that. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching and thanks for hanging out. And take care, Ryan. Picks up a dart. I could use a dart. So now I have 36 plus 2 darts and some other dart. Looking glass, a warhammer. Should I go with the warhammer? I could train a warhammer. That might be a strong weapon. That's not something I usually use except when I have Mjolnir. Let's look it up real quick. Warhammer is the only kind of hammer in the game. Alright, so basically, doesn't look like it does a lot of damage. Due to its low damage in all cases, lower than the... Man, why is the Warhammer so bad? That's weird. In a lot of games, the Warhammer is considered a pretty strong weapon. Adjusting my hat. But in this game, it's considered garbage, basically. So let's not get into Warhammer at all. Oh, small mimic. Okay. How are we gonna play this? One problem is if I shoot my bow or throw darts at it, every time the projectile lands in the store, it's going to get claimed by the store owner. Now, if I do not do that, though, my best bet is stabbing with the darts, and that might be riskier. It's not going to be as effective. So, considering I have so many, I'm just going to start throwing darts. So, throw. It's A, right? Yeah, throw A at this mimic. I missed, and I relinquish a dart. Okay, you get money in compensation at least. Look at that. So I sold the dart by doing that. And again, I missed and sold the dart. Again, I missed and sold the dart. I hit, but it hit me back. It did a whopping 11 damage, and I can only withstand one more hit of that caliber. Let's see if this expensive camera will work on the mimic. I hope it does. Did not. It just as a flash of light shines on the small mimic. And it hit again. Now I'm down to 8 hit points. Okay, I do have potions of extra healing. Now I can't move away because you tend to stick to mimics unless you like try it several times, I think. So I might just have to drink a potion of extra healing and keep throwing darts at it. I could experiment with the wand. That's a crapshoot though. Let's see how much an extra healing potion will actually heal me. Just to get a sense of when it's overkill to use or not. So the blessed one does 8d8, but mine is not blessed, right? It's uncursed. 68, that's quite a bit actually. So it will be overkill, but on the other hand, it's like if the choice is overkill or dying, I guess go with the overkill. Yeah, I think the mimics don't have eyes. They're basically, my understanding is they're basically treasure chest looking things. And then when you try to touch them, or I guess they're not always treasure chests in this game, but in D&D they were treasure chests that kind of snap with large teeth once you try to open them. So yeah, I guess they don't have eyes though. They're whatever object that you were trying to touch, I suppose. I guess they don't have eyes. Then again, I have seen them drawn with eyes in random, like D&D artwork and stuff. Like they have little hidden eyes. I don't know. Whatever. They don't have eyes in this game, I guess. So I'm gonna drink the potion of extra healing and then keep throwing darts. Okay, I'm back at 28, but then it hit me again for 7. And I'm back at 21. Let's throw a dart. I miss. It hit me again. Oh boy. Throw again. It hits. Okay, I mean, I hit it with the dart. That's good. And Final Fantasies always have eyes. Okay. Starting to think, can I do Elbereth? Elbereth is not as strong as it used to be, but it is the E word. If you engrave the name of Elbereth, who's supposed to be a divine being worshipped by elves, it'll make some stuff back away from you. But the kinds of monsters that do not respect Elbereth are at symbols, which are humans, capital A, which is angels, minotaurs, the riders at the end of the game. A blinded monster that can ordinarily see will not respect Elbereth while it's blind. So what about what about something that can't see to begin with? I think a mimic probably can't see to begin with. As we were just talking about, but it doesn't say specifically here. Here we go, the mimic page. If you find yourself fighting a mimic, then hit and run is generally the best strategy as long as the mimic is not stuck to you. That's a problem, they stick to you. If it is, try Elbereth. Okay, so you can do Elbereth. Okay, I just don't think it'll work too well with the darts probably. Like when you engrave Elbereth in the ground, if you say use a wand of fire, it engraves very well. If you just write in the dust with your fingers, it does not. I don't think I think I actually have to wield the darts first. Can I just hit? Actually, I don't have to. Okay, I can engrave with the darts. I don't know if it's gonna work, but probably better than the fingers. Let's try the right in the dust with the 29 plus 2 darts. We'll write Elbereth. Using weapon for non. What? I broke the game? What's going on? Using weapon for non-carve engraving. Program in disorder. Saving and reloading may fix this problem. Huh. So I think it was supposed to let me carve into the ground because I'm using a dart. And not just write in the dust, which is what you do with your fingers, basically. But I think I've gotten to a special case that's not supposed to happen. So it says using weapon for non-carve engraving, program in disorder. So they have a special check that's not supposed to happen, basically. Or like an assertion that we usually call that. So somehow I broke the game. I guess this is in beta though, 3.7, so I guess it's this kind of stuff is going to happen. Please report these messages to devteam@nethack.org. Alright, I guess I should do that. Alternatively, contact local support. Contact K2 or Tangles on a free node IRC channel hard font. Okay. Your 29 darts get... Oh, I used all 20. Stupid. All 29 of them got weaker, basically. But the small mimic is starting to flee. That's good. I should have used the one dart. So it dulled all 29. Anyway, the mimic's fleeing, which was the main point, so hooray. But yeah, I did break NetHack, sort of, it looks like, yes. It's possible the game is not going to, like, crash, but it just... Again, I think it just... It was supposed to... Because it's a weapon, it's supposed to carve into the ground rather than right in the dust, like when you use your finger. So somehow it got into a bad case, and maybe the game won't break, but it might just be a weird case that's not supposed to happen. But yeah, I will notify somebody. You know, I can just review the video later and check out what I'm supposed to do. I guess it's just devteam@nethack.org. I could report it to. Anyway, what do I do now? I'm gonna sit here, and if the mimic lines up with me, I'll throw darts again. And maybe Neon Taco will actually fight the stupid thing. Okay, it's coming back. Let's throw a dart. Hits the mimic. Hits the mimic. Misses the mimic. Hits the mimic. Misses the mimic. You killed the mimic. Woohoo! That mimic was scary. I'm kind of upset I dulled my darts though. I can always get my darts back. Look how expensive they are. So the 5 darts that are in this space are 145 Zork bits. So I'll have to try to get my kitten to steal them for me, I suppose. That's probably the way to go. So I can put those in a neat pile, I suppose. A tinning kit, huh? And I will drop them. Can you find batteries in the dungeon? Not in regular NetHack, but I think batteries are in the forks that have Jedis in them. So I think you have to power your lightsabers with batteries. I don't think they ever addressed that in Star Wars, though. Like whether they use batteries. Or they probably did. They probably call it something else, like a power cell or something. That sounds cooler than a battery. Oh, inexpensive cameras. Yeah, it never runs out of batteries. Lucky me. Okay, the cat stole this random purple red potion, so of course I'm gonna drink it. Oh, I'm invisible. That's good to know I can use that, but now I'm not allowed in the store. It's gonna say invisible customers are not welcome. So that kind of ruins my plans to steal darts until this wears off. Give me a second. I'm just gonna stretch. Now you can watch me stretch on the cam now. So I hope this is my first time using this cam on this particular stream, Saturday Night Gaming. I use it on Monday Mame lately, but I thought I would just throw it on. So I don't know if it adds to the experience or not, but hopefully it does a little bit. So you can see if I'm looking angry or upset. I got really upset in Talisman when I accidentally used my spell incorrectly, and that led to my doom. So hopefully it was fun watching my anguish in real time. Anyway, let's I don't know, how long does invisibility last? I don't know. Cool, thanks Arturo. Arturo says it does add to the experience. Oh, I'm not invisible anymore. Come on, steal my stuff back. So hopefully she can steal that scroll too. Cool, scroll of magic mapping. That was probably the most emotional I'll get on my stream ever. Actually, when my Vectrex broke, I probably looked more horrified. When it broke on the stream last minute. I can't believe it was almost gonna be a year. I might just have to find somebody who knows how to repair that thing, because I don't know. I actually did one of the ICs, one of the socketed chips it's called a VIA chip, and it supposedly breaks a lot. So I actually bought a set of 3 of those that I can replace. They were only like 80 cents each. So basically, I bought 3 of them, and that way I figure if I break another one or something, like I'll have backups. Anyway, those are on the way. They're shipping to me, and I'll try popping one of those in. I don't know. Give me my darts back. They're so expensive. When Rob said that you could just say he won. You could just say I won. I'm surprised the game doesn't have any save though. I could have sworn I even saved it before though. That's the weird thing. Maybe it's just the phone app I'm thinking of. Phone apps sort of automatically save, generally speaking. I mean, they give you that appearance of it anyway. Depends on the game though, I suppose. It's tedious getting all my darts one at a time. I wish they could just pick up the whole stack. Come on, Neon Taco, pick them up faster. Let's check out this scroll, by the way. It's an unknown scroll. Let's try that. Let's try stealing that. A little dog. Should I get a doggy on my side? I do have tripe rations. That's what they're for. So I'm going to throw this tripe ration at the dog. It is now mine. And your name is what? Give me a name, Arturo. I will call him... Okay, what's a good kind of taco? Taco de tripa. Y lengua. There we go. Bacon taco? Okay, grid bug. Now I have an army of animals. And I killed the jackal. And I expected that brown food icon to be a jackal corpse, but apparently it turned into to a food ration. Taco de tripa y lengua is in the way. It's not often you see your taco biting other things. Usually they bite the taco. What's going on here? Coyote, they're killing my taco is killing coyote. Okay, let's back up a little bit. I was getting surrounded. $12 darts. But those are not +2, right? Yeah. Killed it with 1 dart shot. Oh, now we got a goblin next to me. Alright, I'm killing them faster. Oh, acid blob. Taco de tripa y lengua. It's splashed by the acid blob's acid. And the taco eats the goblin corpse. Okay. Uh-oh. Uninjured gas spore and something I can't see. Ooh, what's going on here? There's a party going on in this room. Nearly defunct mains. I guess it means it's almost dead. It's a great name. Yeah, thanks, Arturo. Thanks for the like, whoever. Okay, let's throw some darts some more, I guess. We got a gas spore. That just those things are like explosion, floating helium balloons that explode when you hit them. So I'm gonna step back. Let the taco deal with that. Actually, I'm accumulating decent hit points. I have max 40 now. That's pretty good, considering how fragile tourists start out to begin with. I'll fire an arrow when it gets in my line of sight. There we go. Fire up, misses. I had Neon Taco. Got Neon Taco. Actually, I should name the other one Neon Taco de Lengua y Tripas, or the other way around. Okay, I'm not able to pop this gas spore as easily as I'd like, apparently. So, I'm out of arrows. Let's throw darts when the cat gets out of the way. Come on, cat. You don't want to be caught up in the explosion. Here we go. Throw a regular dart. Did not hit it. And now the cat's in the radius again. And now both the cat and the dog are okay. They just want to explode, don't they? Oh, it's annoying. I mean, I'll probably be fine. I have 40 hit points. But now we have a good shot. Throw a dart, and we hit, but it did not explode. These things are supposed to, like, pop. Like, you touch them and they pop. Hit again, it did not kill it. There we go, it exploded. Okay, let's pick up this mess. Dart. 2 bamboo arrows. Okay, I have a couple arrows again. +2 dart. +2 dart. Do not touch the floating eye. We got a mains. The mains is destroyed. Okay, let's throw stuff at the floating eye. It looks like Neon Taco's frozen by the floating eye's gaze. Oh, is the top cut off? Now I'm annoyed that the top is cut off a little. Whatever. Actually, can you see the messages like this? Can you see the top? Let me just check here. Okay, yeah, the top's a little cut off. Let me try to fix it. I know I tend to care more than anybody else here, but crop the top. Not cropping the top though. What's going on? Okay, I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay, not sure. I'm sorry about it being a little chopped off. It's probably not really detrimental to the stream. That's funny. I got a message from this Discord, which I was chatting with Rob Bob on, and it said it disconnected me because I've been alone in the call for 5 minutes. Anyway, floating eye, yeah, throw stuff at it. Throw A down. We killed it. I want to eat it. You guys can't eat it. Good. You feel a strange mental acuity, so now I am telepathic. Hooray. That's the thing that you're not seeing the message that says like you killed a jackal, right? That's no good. I'll take one more quick crack at it. If I don't figure it out, then I guess I will. Huh. It's weird. Tell you to crop to the window and it cuts off the top. That's pretty stupid. But you kind of need to see that, at least just the current message that's being shown. What if I do, that's not gonna help. Crop right. So I crop everything at 0. Somehow the top gets cropped still. I don't get it. Not sure what the deal is. You can see my whole display now. play around with resizing it. Now you see it, right? But then the new message, I don't know. Sorry, I guess let's have to leave it alone for now. It's annoying. Crop to none. Here. I'm going to try removing the source and starting over. If I can't get it from this, I'll just give up. But, whoa. This is the heck. Come on, you can do it. Or not. What the heck happened? Huh. Now it's even worse. Alright. Sorry about this. Display capture. Display 1. You can see my whole desktop maybe. But then when yeah, let's do that. I can crop it manually. Let's just do that. 200. Okay, this is all food bar. I don't know. The whole desktop. Okay, fine. Here, actually, I'm getting it. I can crop it. I just have to kind of do it manually. So I'll have it ready in less than a minute, I think. Okay. Put my MacBook Pro on top. My webcam on top, I mean. Oh, what happened? That makes no sense. Things messed up. I removed the cropping and now it's showing this garbage. All right, hold desktop it is. I won't touch the cropping. All right, there you go. Ta-da! Don't know why it's giving me such trouble, but okay. Yeah. So now you can see everything. Oh. Okay. What the heck were we doing? Cool. We got a scroll labeled Voss Corp Bet Money. You have a scroll labeled Lavate las manos. Lavate las manos. I have a leash. I could put one of these guys on a leash. So I'm going to put my taco de tripa y lengua on a leash. And, yeah, yes, American Dad. Lávate las manos. probably one of my favorite moments from that show. Steve thinks he's going to Hogwarts or something, right? But he's actually been recruited to make drugs. The guy tells him, "Lávate las manos." He thinks it's a magic incantation or a magic phrase. Okay, what's going on here? Can you pick up that scroll? I'm kind of getting tired of shoplifting, though. Oh yeah, he thinks he's in potions class. That's right. Okay, give me that scroll and then I'm done. Picks up dart. I guess I'll take the darts as he drops them. Come on, get the scroll. Maybe it's cursed. He doesn't seem to want to go there. Shall I read my random scroll? That says Lávate las manos. I have 2 random scrolls. I'm always scared of reading random scrolls, but this being a low-level tourist, I should just go with the risk. I keep changing my mind on that. Okay, I'm reading K. Your bow glows blue for a while. Okay, wow, it was a blessed enchant weapon. If it was a regular enchant weapon, it would only glow blue for a moment. And this glows blue for a while. Now I'm kind of running out of ammo on my bow, and I don't know if it's going to be useful anytime soon. But it's now got a plus most likely, unless it started out negative. By the way, how's my skills doing? I did not upgrade anything. Read Q. Lit field surround you. Okay. Let's just go. I am hungry. I will eat the random tin that I have. Floating eyes. I found it. Could you imagine you open a can and it's just mushed eyeballs? And they were once floating eyeballs at that. I will eat it. You consume dried floating. So now you have dried eyes. I mean, eyes are pretty moist, kind of. Very moisty. Very moisty. And I would think that dried eyes would be rather disgusting. Well, I guess the wet ones are disgusting too. But it would be very strange. It's a very strange concept. Dried out eyeballs. To me, anyway. Oh, what's going on? How did I hit a floating eye? Shit. Oh, damn it. I didn't see it. Well, that's that. I swear it didn't appear until after I hit it. I'm gonna go back and play the video. Oh, that's what you get for moving too fast. Or the game cheated me. I'm not sure which. One of those 2 cases applies. Alright, I guess that's a convenient time for me to turn this off anyway. Because it is 12:30 in the morning. And, I did not finish my bourbon. I probably poured a little much, honestly. That's okay, I'll enjoy it. Yeah, poor tourist and his awesomely named pets are, I guess they're gonna wander around aimlessly for the rest of their lives. But yeah, if that hobbit wasn't there, it probably would have been okay. And my pets could have saved me if they had killed the hobbit before it killed me, but no such luck, I guess. Alright, let's get stuff identified for kicks. So my bow is +2 now. It's about what I expected. Anything else interesting? The wand was a wand of light. He probably thought he was in a horror house. The tourist, yeah. He didn't realize it was real. All my gems were worthless at class. Yeah, the wand was a wand of light. I had a potion of unholy water that curses things when you dip them into it. My orcish helm was actually cursed. My attributes. You were a sightseer, a level 4 male human tourist. You were neutral, nominally on a mission for the lady, who was opposed by Blind Io and Offler. It was the midnight hour. Interesting. Did that do something? Because it's the midnight hour? Is it bad luck? You had 135 experience points. Your score was 754 before end of game adjustments. You had 0 out of 4 hit points. You had all 18 energy. Armor class 5. 925 Zorkmids. Strength 12. Dexterity 10. Constitution 18. Intelligence 13. Wisdom 11. Charisma 14. You are hungry, unencumbered, wielding a bow. Unskilled in bow. Piously aligned. Telepathic. You were warded. What does that mean, warded? I'll have to check that out. Does it just mean I used Elbereth? I don't know. You are dead. You never encountered a bones level. Okay. Do you want to see creatures vanquished? This is very little. Remember when I won the game, how my creature list, vanquished creature list looked like? That was pretty crazy. Conduct and achievements. You were an atheist. That means I never prayed. You read items are engraved 3 times. Why did it lump those together? Reading items, like reading scrolls and engraving Elber. It's weird to... I guess it has to do with, I think if you're illiterate, that means you basically never did any of those things. It'll say you're illiterate. You engraved Elbereth 1 time. You never genocided any monsters. You never polymorphed an object. You never changed form. You used no wishes. Achievements. You attained the rank of sightseer. And you entered a shop. That's something to be proud of. I entered a shop. Dungeon overview. You were here on level 3. General store fountain. Final resting place for you. Killed by an uninjured hobbit while frozen by a monster's gaze. Rest in peace. Freaking float. I can't believe I'm still dying because of walking into floating eyes. Oop, I skipped the screen. Oh well. I guess that's it for tonight. But I can report that bug. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen that, I think. So that's interesting in its own way. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this, but I will sign off first. So thanks for watching our tour. Thanks anybody else who might be watching. And hopefully I'll see you Monday. I'm gonna try to get this Laserdisc thing going so we can play Laserdisc games on Monday MAME. The normal schedule is Monday MAME is my stream in which I play retro games, but especially with the MAME arcade emulator, but sometimes others as well. That is Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And the stream that's what wrapping up right now is Saturday Night Gaming. Saturday at 9, I usually play with Rob Bob, my son, on this stream. And sometimes I do a random other stream with usually no more than 3 a week though. Maybe Bunk Viernes will be next Friday, in which I play the Bunk games. I am currently close to the end of Super Bunk, and I'm looking forward to trying the only released in Japan Super Bunk 2. And that's all for tonight. So thanks for watching and take care. Bye.